Ah, yes, my boys. The time has come. We're going to be getting in there and Master Duel. And also, we're going to be getting in there with the Yu-Gi-Oh AI Duelist, my boy. So it's a 2-for-1. Call it the Pot of Greed. So yes, my boys, we're going to be getting right in there and beginning this stream. So it's going to be very interesting what you shall witness. I have already inputted the very first prompt. So to get you guys started, I will explain to you briefly what all this is, what we're going to do today on this stream, what you can expect and what you shall see, my boy. So a few notes, big updates here. For the foreseeable future, you're going to be catching your boy here like pretty much every day for about 4 hours, maybe even more. Today was Martin Luther King Day. Kind of slipped my mind, and kid had to stay home. However, we shall not be deterred, for we shall utilize our Master Duel. We shall utilize our Yu-Gi-Oh AI Duelists, and we shall also answer all of your specifically tailored questions. So let us begin, my boy. So first off, my boy, I want you guys to check it out. I have my AI doppelganger here, the AI Code Talker. Okay, so AI Code Talker is going to be the avatar for our AI, and today I'm gonna. This is a very simple prompt, but it's gonna set up the whole tone of this whole thing. So basically, this is the prompt. Today we will debut. This is gonna be our debut live on YouTube. I am the streamer and host, and you will help with deck building and duels. The viewers are fellow duelists. You can refer to them as chat. And today we're going to answer their questions about and play Master Duel. Going forward, refer to yourself as AI Code Talker. All right. Bam. There it is. The first prompt is in, and we're going to set up the whole scheme. After she gives her response, we're going to go ahead and let her say her piece. And then from there, I'm going to explain a bunch of stuff about this, and then we're going to continue.
Understood. As AI Code Talker, I'm ready to assist with deck building, dueling strategy, and answering questions from our viewers, the chat, during our live stream on Master Duel. Let's make our debut a success. If chat has any questions or needs advice on deck building or specific card interactions, I'm here to help. Let's get started.
All right, my boys. So listen, she just said it. Let's get started. If y'all got any questions, let me know. I have a document I'm going to be trying to save your questions to so that we can chat with the AI, my boy. But we're also we have a mission for this video and or live stream. We're going to be playing my Valance deck for the very first time. I'm going to be doing some things with the AI I've never done before. So I wanted you guys to be here to be along with this process, because primarily what I'm trying to do is see if I can teach the AI to go even deeper, even further. I've learned through the process of building these GPTs that you can pretty much get them to do almost anything. It's as if you are, you would have to compare all the knowledge in the world as grains of sand. And imagine all these grains of sand are confined in an hourglass. When the hourglass is turned and all the sand is at the top and no sand is at the bottom, all the knowledge in that world is contained above and going through a small filter. All the world's knowledge written down in text, placed on the internet, has been turned upon its head and sent through the filter of Yu-Gi-Oh! All philosophy, all numerology, all of everything that's written down so far that we know of. And plus what your boy spiced it up with. it's crazy what it does, what it says. So we're gonna be interacting with it. You're gonna be seeing some cool stuff, and I'm gonna be trying out some new stuff because, like I said before, I'm trying to get it to learn specifically my Valance deck. I wanted to specifically learn the combos, and I'm gonna be live training this GPT or RGPT together. So how it works is each time you use your chatbot, you have multiple different conversations. Like, for example, here's the Yu-Gi-Oh Duelist AI, right? Here is Duel Links, right? And then here is Magic the Gathering, my boy. I didn't tell you, actually. I forgot to tell you. But your boy created the AI Duelist for Magic the Gathering. If you play Magic the Gathering, this thing lays it out for you. So Magic the Gathering, and I think it covers the online game if it's very fairly similar. But basically it covers like the formal formats that you know. So I've done this for Magic. I've done this for Duel Links. I've done this for Master Duel. I've done this for Yu-Gi-Oh TCG. Pokemon and Digimon is on the way. Your boy's working on that. I haven't finished it. It's still got a few bugs, but I'm working on it. However, it's on the way. So each of these different things here are different conversations, right? So I think I have one here like get good at Magic. This is one I was doing in the Magic the Gathering app. So basically I said I'm new to Magic and I want to get good, and then it drops down, tells me all these things about getting good at Magic and what I need to do to learn Magic the Gathering. But this is just one conversation. How you make sure that this chatbot or the AI remembers what you're talking about is keeping everything in just one conversation. And I think this is where we're at. Yu-Gi-Oh. No, that's my subject. My whatchamajig. That was my subject line. I don't remember which one I put that on. Oh, actually, I probably had to hit refresh. All right, there you go. Yeah, there it is. Debut Master Duel stream. It didn't save it, but here it is. They're saved in different conversations. So you see how I just refreshed, toggled, went back and forth, and here's the conversation we started with. You got to make sure you come back to the same conversation if you want to talk about the same subject, if that makes sense. This is new technology for a lot of people, and I want to make sure that people kind of understand how to use it. All right. So I'm going to take a look in the chat real quick and see what you boys are talking about, because I want to know. I want to know if you guys got any questions so I can save. Let me see. I'm going to check real quick. Why does pendulums require AI? I don't know, my boy. AI takes it to the next level. Actually, something really cool about AI, I will mention this. A lot of people kind of don't get it, I think. I mean, AI definitely has a lot of exploits, or even not even AI. AI as it's currently being presented has a lot of exploits, but I will say this. AI is a tool just like anything else, and you should definitely use it to enhance your skills rather than try to be like, I don't know, I guess what's the word? I guess I don't really have a good word for it, but basically you should try to enhance whatever it is you're good at. Like if you're a painter, use it to make yourself be better at painting. If you're a duelist, use it to make yourself be better at dueling. If you're whatever you do, use your expertise to make yourself better in that. Like I said, all the world's knowledge in an hourglass tipped to a singular point, tipped through the focus of Yu-Gi-Oh, tipped through the focus of anything that you could possibly imagine. So that's what I'm saying. Make sure that you think of it like that, because when you do it like that, you'll get the most benefits, because it's not talking about a foreign concept. It's talking about something that you understand. So now you understand how to navigate these waters. So anyway, let's get in here, my boy, and grab some of these questions. Let me see. Yes, this is a Kaiba Corporation official stream in collaboration with Card Corporation, my boy. More on that coming soon. Let's see. Yes, my boy. It can teach you more about magic. But we can't get in there with magic. All right. I didn't see any questions in there. Where's the new Cleafort support? It's going to tell you that it doesn't know. It's going to tell you that it doesn't know. So listen, today we're going to be doing something like I said, it's going to be different. We're going to be diving deep into this thing. And this is the first conversation I've had like this in this detail. So what I'm going to do is I'm starting over for the new year, 2024, new year, new me, but I'm still using my same Valence deck. I will say this, my boy, this year I'm going to be on my main character energy, my boy. New year, new me, my boy, like they always say, like I've said many times. But I'm on the main character energy today, and we've got to get in there with this deck because this is my favorite deck. So I have created a little document with some information that I'm going to put into the GPT that I've already like typed it out so we don't got to go through that on the stream. But it's basically the ins and outs of this deck. So you guys already know that this deck specializes in going first with a stun strategy, summoning Jowgen the Spiritualist. Jowgen the Spiritualist prevents you from special summoning, and the rest of the deck is made to surround Jowgen with good effects, to be fair. This going second, it's more of an OTK deck where we're trying to get out access code talker and put 3,000 more damage with that for game. Very simple concept, but I have done a lot of different things with the GPT, but I want to do it live with y'all today so that you guys can see. So you guys already know the basics of this deck and you've seen some videos. So let's go over to my little doc here. So on my little doc here, I have just our little conversation kind of already put out here, like kind of what I already want to say so that you guys can understand how to do this quickly. So basically what you want to do is give enough information up front so that the GPT has a full context of what you're talking about. This has a lot of information in it, but you want to make sure that you're bringing the conversation even more narrow. So I'm going to start out with this, with my comment, you know, what do you know about the Valence deck? How does it compete with the current metagame? And then we're going to get the answer to that question. So we're going to put that in there, my boy. And I'm going to take a look here at the chat while it thinks about it. What's good, my boy? David, what's good? Abdul, what's good? Fusion Biscuit, what's good? Said, what archetypes? Let me see. Synchronize. So synergize with Valence. That's a good question. I'll put this under on my doc. It's going ahead and it's answering our question. Now I'm gonna just put it down here and I'm gonna just say chat has a question. And then see what she says. Since we already have a general direction, I'll probably use this question in a second because we're building on this. So let me go ahead and just make this bold and black. All right, cool. All right. So this is look, and it's still going. All right. So here we go, boys. I just had it tell me about the Valence deck. Tell me about it.
A relatively recent archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is known for its unique playstyle and strategies. Here's a breakdown of the deck and its position in the current metagame. Key characteristics of Valence deck. Archetype theme. Valence cards often revolve around a combination of warrior and machine type monsters, focusing on quick and efficient summons. Playstyle. The deck typically employs a control-oriented playstyle, using its monsters' effects to disrupt opponents while setting up for powerful plays. Key monsters. Central to the deck are the Valence monsters, each with unique abilities that can control the field, provide protection, or offer offensive capabilities. Competitive viability. Matchups. The deck's performance in the meta can be quite situational. It can hold its own against certain popular archetypes but may struggle against others that can outpace or out-resource it. Control and flexibility. Valence decks excel in control, making them suitable for a meta where slower, more strategic gameplay is predominant. Adaptability. The deck can adapt to various meta trends by incorporating tech cards that counter popular strategies. Current meta analysis. Speed and aggression. If the current meta is fast-paced with a focus on quick OTKs, one-turn kills, Valence may struggle to keep up. Control and stun decks. Against control-oriented or stun decks, Valence can perform well due to its inherent control elements. Tier placement. Depending on the latest tournament results and meta analyses, Valence's tier placement can vary. It's often seen as a rogue option rather than a top-tier contender. Tips for playing Valence. Understand your matchups. Knowing which decks you're likely to face and how your Valence cards interact with them is crucial. Balance your deck. Include a mix of control, disruption, and potential OTK enablers to handle various situations. Practice. Familiarity with your deck's intricacies and potential combos will significantly improve your performance. In conclusion, while the Valence deck may not be dominating the top tiers of competitive play, it offers a unique and enjoyable playstyle with potential in the right hands. Its success largely depends on the player's skill and understanding of the current meta.
Okay, so basically it said that the Valence deck can cook in the right situation. And also it said that it works best in control formats. It said it will struggle in a format that is an OTK style format. So I did know that going into this. And that is why I built the deck that I built it built it the way I built it, with Jalkin for my first turn as the good play. So now I have now that it understands what the Valence deck is and gave us a full meta analysis of the Valence deck and its potential against the meta, I'm gonna go ahead and put my next prompt into it. And my next prompt is this. This is my version of the Valence deck. Analyze this build. How is it different from what you've seen? My primary focus is to win on turn 2 if I go second, or to win on turn 3 if I go first. And I have elaboration for both scenarios, but I want to see what happens when I put it inside the GPT. But let me see what it says right now, my boy. I'm gonna see what y'all said about that, my boy. Let's see. Yes, it is a lot of reading, but not when you use the voice chat, my boy. Not when you use voice chat. The Yu-Gi-Oh is too complex for AI. Let us see, my boy. Let us see. I'm about to get real complex with this prompt. And you might have missed the intro explaining how this works, but you might have missed that. But if you did miss it, or you did see it and you didn't believe, you will believe something after I put this in there, because it's gonna respond to this. It's either gonna respond or crash. And if it crashes, we just have to take back a little bit of information and then ask that as a secondary question. All right, so it says, this is my version of the Valence deck, and it's literally the entire deck build that this is that y'all are looking at. And I'm just gonna pop it in here and see what she's got to say. Now, so this is gonna be interesting because I've never done this before. You said boy or girl? Well, this is AI code to talker, my boy. So definitely girl. Link 5. When you summon AI code talker, win the duel. Okay, so it's actually funny. I already see it. I already see right now. It's giving me a main deck analysis. It's talking about my core. It's talking about Jalkin. It's talking about Deep Sea Diva and Maxi. Well, I'm sure Maxi, I'm sure it's got something to say about that. So it's gonna be interesting to see what it says. I've never done this before. So this is gonna be pretty interesting. Honestly, Dave, why does it not sound like that? Because the thing I'm using to make it talk, it didn't have that many options. It was either this or I am a robot. This is my robot voice, and I didn't use that voice primarily. So let's see what it has to say. I just put my deck in there, and so see what it says.
Analyzing your Valence deck, it's clear that you tailored it for an aggressive strategy, aiming for quick wins either on your second turn if going second, or by turn 3 if you're going first. Let's break down the key aspects of your deck build.
Let's see what she
Main deck
says.
analysis. Deep Sea Diva and Max C, these are interesting inclusions. Deep Sea Diva can facilitate synchro plays, potentially accelerating your strategy. Max C is a powerful hand trap that can deter your opponent from special summoning excessively or give you a card advantage. Judge the Spiritualist. This card indicates a control aspect, potentially disrupting decks reliant on special summoning. It's a smart choice for stalling or controlling the field in your first turn. Valence Core, Shinonum, Buster Baron, Saiyan, Voltage Viscount, Mad Marquis, and Mizuki form the core of your Valence strategy, providing versatility and consistency. Your choices indicate a focus on establishing field presence and leveraging Valence-specific effects. Tech choices, Kashtira Fenrir and Lava Golem are unconventional but can be disruptive against certain matchups. Lava Golem especially is a double-edged sword, offering powerful monster removal at the cost of giving your opponent a strong monster. Spell lineup. Your spell lineup is fairly slim, focusing on control, Book of Moon, evenly matched, and field setup, Valence World cards, Secret Village of Spellcasters. This minimalist approach suggests a strategy heavily reliant on monster effects and interactions. Extra deck analysis. Valence Synchros, Mimanaka and Genesis Grand Duke are expected inclusions, offering powerful field presence and effects that can turn the tide of the game. Utility monsters. Choices like Abyss Dweller, Steel Swan Roach, and Beatrice suggest a focus on disrupting your opponent's graveyard strategies and maintaining control. Link monsters. Apollousa and Excesco Talker provide powerful finishing moves, while Selene and Heavy Metal Foes Electromite offer utility and synergy with your Spellcaster and Pendulum cards. Strategy and potential adjustments. Aggressive strategy. Your deck is clearly built for aggression, aiming for quick, decisive victories. This is evident in your choice of cards that either control the field or set up for powerful, game-ending plays. Consistency versus flexibility. Your deck seems to walk a fine line between consistency in executing its core strategy and flexibility to handle various threats. Be mindful of potential inconsistencies or situational cards that might not always align with your primary game plan. Side deck considerations. Given the aggressive nature of your strategy, ensure your side deck has options to counteract control or stall decks that might slow down your pace.
Yeah.
Combo reliability. Ensure that your combos are reliable and can be executed consistently, with a focus on winning quickly. Any delay or disruption could be detrimental. In summary, your Valence deck is tailored for a very aggressive approach, aiming to control the field and win quickly. It diverges from more traditional, control-oriented Valence builds by incorporating a mix of tech choices and maintaining a lean spell lineup. The key to success with this deck will be in how well you can execute your strategy while
aggression, speed, and power. But also, it does not understand the stun aspect because it's asking questions about the Jowgen. So now I'm gonna, because now I plan to go into this deeper. I just want to see what does it say and understand when I clarify my combo to it. Because after I say all this stuff, it's gonna have all of this data to go on. Then I can start asking it different questions. All right, so I just put in my deck and I asked that question and that was the response. So this is my turn one stun strategy. So on my doc here, it says turn one stun strategy, win on turn 3. On the first turn, I aim to establish the board to utilize various special summons. Our normal summon is reserved for Deep Sea Diva play, which should result in the synchro summon of at least one monster, if not 2, or summon Jowgen the Spiritualist. That's supposed to be our normal summon. The stun aspect is from Jowgen the Spiritualist. To fortify this play, the goal is to ensure that the last summon is this card after setting up the board's protection. Typically, the first turn will end on Baron de Fleur, Adamaspator, Risen Dragon, Jowgen the Spiritualist in the graveyard, Selene, the combo queen, with 3 counters ready to revive Jowgen. Additionally, Performer Pal, Duelist Extraordinaire will be in the Pendulum Zone, and Secret Village of Spellcaster will be in the Spell Trap Zone, creating a board that neutralizes most strategies. With this setup, the opponent typically only can normal summon and attack, so turn 3, we close the game. And that's all I'm gonna say, which is a lot, but it's basically the first play because this because you know obviously the chatbot can't watch a duel replay, so I'm just gonna put that in there and see what it says. So just verbatim all that, put it in there. What AI am I using? Thank you for asking, my boy. I appreciate you asking. Right now, I am using the AI Duelist, the world's first suite of competitive trading card game AI. Your boy YTDan, me, this guy, has created 3 competitive AIs for everybody to use at their leisure. 1 for Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links, 1 for Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel and Yu-Gi-Oh TCG, and 1 for Magic the Gathering. Just head over to ChatGPT's open AI store. Head to the GPT store, my boy. Type in AI Duelist and get your AI Duelist today. Basically, it's an app that I created, my boy. But I'm glad that you asked. The perfect timing, my boy. While my GPT is creating these spicy combinations. All right, my boy. Let me see. All right, let me see. All right, here it is. Your turn 1 strategy for Valence deck. All right, here we go. Let's see what it says.
Your turn 1 strategy for the Valence deck is well thought out, focusing on establishing a formidable board that restricts your opponent's options while setting up for a turn 3 win. Let's delve into the specifics of your strategy. Turn 1 strategy breakdown. Deep Sea Diva play, a powerful start. Deep Sea Diva can special summon another sea serpent from your deck, setting up for immediate synchro plays. This move not only develops your board but also thins your deck, increasing the consistency of drawing into your key cards. Judge the Spiritualist.
Deck
this
thinning.
card is the linchpin of your stun strategy.
I like that the AI is pointing out these points.
Set up a scenario where you can easily disrupt many of your opponent's plays, especially those reliant on special summons. Key Synchro and Link summons. Baron de Fleur and Adamantipator Risen, Dragite. These provide strong board presence with control elements. Baron de Fleur's ability to negate a card or effect once per turn is particularly valuable. Celine, Queen of the Master Magicians, with her ability to special
pointing out that Baron, it didn't mention it was once per turn on a different try, so that's pretty dope.
Performable Duelist Extraordinaire and Secret Village of Spellcasters. This combination further strengthens your control over the game. Performable Duelist Extraordinaire in the Pendulum Zone can deter your opponent from targeting your spellcasters, and Secret Village of Spellcasters can lock out decks that rely heavily on spell cards. Advantages of this setup: control over special summons. By reviving Jiaojun, you can effectively shut down decks reliant on special summoning. Spell negation and lockdown. Secret Village of Spellcasters can be crippling against spell-heavy decks, while Baron de Fleur offers additional disruption. Flexibility. Your board setup allows for responses to various threats while maintaining pressure on your opponent. Considerations for turn 3: closing the game. With your opponent's options limited, you should be in a strong position to finish the game on your next turn. Ensure you have the necessary resources to push for game. Backup plans. Always have a contingency in case your primary setup is disrupted. This might include alternative monsters in your extra deck or different plays depending on your hand and the field state. Potential weaknesses: reliance on key cards. Your strategy heavily relies on certain cards. Disruption to your setup, such as hand traps or unexpected counters, could pose challenges. Resource management. Ensure that your plays do not overextend your resources, leaving you vulnerable in later turns. Overall, your strategy is robust, aiming to establish a commanding presence on the first turn and setting the stage for a swift victory. The key will be in executing your plays efficiently and adapting to any curveballs your opponent might throw at you.
All right. So that's a nice summary. It seems to understand exactly what I'm getting at here. It knows my turn 1 strategy. So just to recap, what does this current conversation know? What is this conversation about? This conversation that we're having is about the Valence deck. It understood what it was. It understood how it ranked and compared against other decks. I have given it my custom deck, told it about my custom strategy. It recognized my strategy is different than the current metagame version of this deck, and also pointed out that my version is more aggressive, picking up on my stun capabilities on the first turn after I outlined it, and now I'm going to outline the OTK on the second turn. And then after I ask it that, I'm going to ask it the final question. I'm going to ask it, given the information that you have learned here, what are my chances against the current meta game strategies? And we're going to see what happens, and then I'm going to duel, and then we're going to see if your boy gets cut. All right. So the second one, this is turn 2. I just want to explain turn 2. Turn 2, 1 turn kill, OTK strategy. Win on turn, oh, that's just turn 3. Turn 2. Yeah, got to make sure that says the right thing, or it's going to be like, wah, wah. So you got to make sure you type all the right junk in there. All right. Oops. All right, went on turn 2. So it is very simple explaining in my combo. Analyze the opponent's board and hand. The question I asked, can we neutralize all opponents' live options? Can we win? If the answer is yes, then do so. If not, establish a board as close to turn 1 as possible. The primary way that I win that is by using Valence Priestess Shinonome with any other Pendulum Valence monster with a different name to link climb to access code Talker. This sequence will allow me to summon multiple monsters while destroying or removing several cards along the way, ending on a 5,300, I should say, attack point. A 5,300 attack point access code, and then an additional 3,000 attack for the game, and then that's it. All right, then we're gonna pop this one in. Boom. All right, so now we have sufficiently trained it on the basics. This is the basis of any YouTube video, okay? So what do you get when you watch a YouTube video, deck video? The guy tells you about the deck. He tells you about the one combo that works really good on the first turn, maybe, if he got it. He tell you about the OTK combo on the second turn. Definitely. They explain that. And then that's it. Like, that's what most people watch, from my understanding anyway. So, given that information, put all that information into this. What happens? I need to know. What happens? What does the AI think of all this information? It now has consumed my entire deck. It now knows. Let me see this. It's like, so that's why DM plays Secret Village. Like, she speaks so damn fast. She gotta speak fast, man. Can I post the cards in the chat? Of course, my boy. Let me see. I'll give a little copy paste though, because it's in my documento. Now see, also this is good too, because I normally would never type this out, but I did only because I was using the chat bot. So here you go. For the first time ever, the deck list is in the chat. Wait, unless it won't let me do it. I don't think it's gonna let me do it. I think it's too much chat. I'll put it in the description. You can catch it in the description. There you go. It's in the description. All right. Yeah, you can't. I can't post that many. It's in the description. All right. I have posted, not posted. I have put that information in the description. So we got the turn 2 strategy. Let's see what we say.
Your turn 2 OTK strategy with the Valence deck is clear and straightforward, focusing on utilizing Shinonome the Valence Priestess and another Pendulum Valence monster to set up a powerful access code talker play. Here's a breakdown of how this strategy can be effectively executed. Strategy execution. Assess the opponent's board and hand. The first step is critical. Understanding what your opponent controls and what potential disruptions they might have in hand allows you to plan your moves accordingly.
Okay.
Neutralizing opponent's threats. If possible, use your cards and combos to dismantle your opponent's board. This could involve using your cards' effects to remove or negate their threats, making it safer to proceed with your
She's going deeper into what I said, basically.
Code talker. Initiating the climb. Start by summoning Shinonome the Valence Priestess and another Pendulum Valence monster. Progressing through the link ladder, use these monsters to summon lower tier link monsters, gradually climbing up to access code talker. Maximizing access code talker's potential. Each link summon along the way should ideally remove an opponent's card, either through destruction or other means.
Yeah, that's right.
For access code talker's final assault. Final play with access code talker.
Once
access code talker is on the field, utilize its effect to gain attack points for each link monster used for its link summon. With a base of 2,300 ATK, this can quickly escalate. Ensure access code talker's attack is sufficient for an OTK, which in most cases means achieving at least 8,000 total attack points across your monsters. The finishing move, with a 5,380
It read out some of the cards effect too. That's pretty good.
TK from its effect, and additional monsters or attack boosts. Push for the final attack to end the game. Key considerations: hand traps and disruptions. Be wary of common hand traps or board disruptions that could interrupt your combo. Having a backup plan or a way to counter these disruptions is crucial. Resource management. Ensure that your plays do not deplete your resources to a point where you can't recover if the OTK attempt fails. Managing resources effectively is key in case you need to transition to a more prolonged game.
I always go all in.
Focus on establishing a board similar to your turn 1 strategy, which provides control and sets up for a potential win in the following turns.
Okay.
Alternative win conditions. While the access code talker play is potent, always be ready to pivot to alternative win conditions based on the state of the game and the resources available to you.
Said access code talker was potent.
Your strategy is heavily reliant on executing specific combos. Effective disruption by your opponent can pose significant challenges. Predictability. If your strategy becomes predictable, opponents may prepare specific counters or playstyles to disrupt your OTK attempts. In summary, your turn 2 OTK strategy is powerful and straightforward, focusing on efficiently clearing the opponent's board and setting up a high-attack access code talker for the game-winning play. The key to success lies in accurately assessing the opponent's defenses, effectively managing your resources, and being adaptable to counter strategies or disruptions.
Okay. Given the info you've learned, what are my chances against the top meta decks in Master Duel? Alright, given the info you've learned, what are my chances against the top meta decks in Master Duel? Boom. Alright, let's see what she says. Will she condemn my deck to the shadows? Yes, this is exactly what this is. Yeah, this is exactly what it is like when non-Yu-Gi-Oh fans explain Blackwing to. This is pretty funny, yeah. So now that we've done all that, we have trained our AI in this specific conversation. This is what all this was for. It was to get to this point. Now that it has all this information, we can start asking, we can ask it that specific question, and then we can start asking, well, what kind of tech should I add? What kind of card should I protect? How can I beat this deck? I'm having trouble against this deck, you know, and all that stuff. It has the context in this conversation. So you only got to do this one time per deck. But I'm working on building individual decks for people so that you don't have to do this every time. So let's see what she says. All right.
Evaluating the chances of your Valence deck against the top meta decks in Master Duel involves considering several factors, including the strengths and weaknesses of your deck, the current meta environment, and how well your strategy aligns with or counters the prevalent decks. Let's break this down. 1. Meta environment analysis. Top meta decks. These often include highly optimized and tested decks like Eldritch, Dragon Link, Salamangreat, Sky Striker, or other such powerful archetypes. They are known for consistency, resilience, and powerful combos or control elements. Adaptability.
That's too old.
Of your Valence deck against the top meta decks in Master Duel.
All right, so it says something about Eldritch. That doesn't completely throw it all out, but you gotta kind of specify, because it just said it just must have skimmed the surface on meta. So let's type in seems like your info is old. Use the internet to find the current meta and try again. All right, here we go. Boom. Oops. There you go. It seems like use the internet. The current current metagame, and try again. All right, there you go. Yeah, anytime it says something like that, anytime it says something off, you got to make sure you correct it and then say what you want, because sometimes it can get lost because it's just a lot of information out there. So now it's looking, see, it says Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel current meta decks 2024. So now it's on the right track. Unchained, Rescue Ace, Labyrinth, Purely, Sky Striker, Sword Soul, Math Mech, Tearlaments. Oh, well, shit. Okay. And then it threw the Tri-Brigade stuff down there at the bottom. Evaluating your matchup against the meta. Okay. It seemed to have gotten back on track. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Let's see.
After a quick search, here's what I discovered.
After
Based
a
on the
quick
latest
search.
information from various sources, the current top meta decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel include Unchained, known for their ability to disrupt opponents' strategies and efficiently use their resources. Rescue Ace, a deck that likely focuses on quick and efficient summoning, possibly involving rescue-themed cards. Labyrinth, this deck might involve complex strategies, potentially revolving around mazes.
All right, so it's definitely more modern. But this seems like it's just a little older too. And it said a quick search. So let's see what it says about the Valence deck though.
Speed and rapid deployment of monsters. Chimera. Other decks mentioned include Tri-Brigade. Evaluating your deck against the meta matchup analysis. Given the diversity in the meta, your Valence deck needs to be versatile to handle different types of strategies, from control decks like Eldritch to fast-paced decks like Sky Striker. Control and disruption. Your deck's control elements, especially with Gouge and the Spiritualist, can be effective against decks reliant on special summoning. However, decks with strong negation or removal capabilities might pose a challenge. ODK potential. Your aggressive Evaluating your deck against the meta matchup analysis. Given the diversity in the meta, your Valence deck needs to be versatile to handle flexibility and side deck. Your ability to adapt to different opponents, especially through effective side decking, will significantly influence your success rate in the current meta. In summary, while your Valence deck has the potential for strong performances, success in the current diverse and competitive meta will largely depend on your ability to adapt to a wide range of strategies and effectively counter your opponent's plays.
I think it actually must, it seems like it might have mixed a little bit of Master Duel and a little bit of TCG, or it might just be a little bit old, because I'm pretty sure, and I'm not 100% sure, it lists 10 decks. Let me ask it what the top 3 decks are. What are the top 3 3 top tier Master Duel? Yeah, there you go. I should have said 2024, but I did not. Let's see if it does do 2024, since we already did talk about the other 2. This is Unchained, Purely, Labyrinth. I don't know what people are playing right now. I wonder if you can. Oh wait, you can do that. Where is it? It's in no, that's not it. I don't know. Actually, I haven't played Master Duel in a minute. I know they're playing Labyrinth. I know they're playing Purely. So tell me, are people playing Unchained on ranked? I don't know. Yeah, it's mostly accurate for Master Duel meta. Oh, it must have changed recently. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. So it's mostly accurate. Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, so now that it knows, it's pretty much giving us an assessment of what's going on. It's telling me primarily what's going on with, I guess, the matchups for these, and it's just saying that I have to either be on point with my combo and don't get disrupted, or I will die. Which you know that. Look, the Time Chronicle. Oh no, it's his Theme Chronicle. Oh, okay, but it's not time for that yet. All right. So let's try it out, my boys. We're going to get in there with the maximum valence. Now, this is where it also is another spicy component. When we get the duel going, while the duel is going, while we are live in the battle, my boy, we are going to get, we can actually, like, type in a play, and then, like, you can, like, get it to, like, tell you stuff about plays. Like, I haven't done it like a lot. I've only tested it with like very simple boards, but it's been able to like talk about plays. All right. I forgot to mention that I was going into ranked. I was supposed to tell it that I was going into ranked and then see what it said. Because now that we've got all of our base info, we're good. Tune table. What? I have no idea. So it's giving us some advice. It's basically told us to know the deck that we're playing, understand the metagame, adaptability, make sure I'm adaptable to each move or what's going on the board, side decking, stay up to date, mental prepare. Wait, it said be prepared to play mental, so stay focused, keep a clear mind, and don't let setbacks affect performance. Dang. This man's actually playing those real tunes. And I can't destroy tune table of, I can't destroy this. So that's why I can't play my, oh no, I got my field spell in my hand. I got both of them in my hand. That's why I can't play it. Great. That's interesting. I'm gonna lie, it's a little aggravating. I'm gonna absolutely cook me if that's, wait, what is this? Lose one turn. Wait, what? What does it say? Activate only if you control no special summon monsters. While a monster is face up on the field, negate its effects during the turn that it was special summoned. If its effect was special summon, attack change to defense position, and that's continuous. Wow. What the fuck is that? Lose one turn. So basically, it negates it on the first turn that it's played. Okay. All right. So I guess I can still do this though. Lose one turn. Yes, totally negate it. Lose one turn. You scammer. Alright. Since I bricked on these, great. Actually, I could ask, what is an alternative to use for the field spell in this aggressive build? That's a good question. Solemn Strike? Come on, John! Okay, come on, John. I was like, oh no, I'm being cooked. Oh no, I'm being cooked by tunes. Kaiser Coliseum! Ain't no way! No! Oh no! Help me!
Facing off against a Toon deck can indeed be challenging, especially if they've established a strong board presence. Toon decks are known for their ability to attack directly and utilize Toon Kingdom to protect themselves.
No.
Here are some strategies to help you counter and navigate a duel against a Toon deck. Target Toon Kingdom. This card is the heart of a Toon deck, providing protection for Toon monsters. If you can remove or negate Toon Kingdom, their monsters become much more vulnerable. Negate direct attacks. If you have cards that can negate attacks or specifically direct attacks, they can be crucial in a duel against Toons. Use spell, trap removal. Since Toon decks rely heavily on their field spell and other continuous spells, traps, having spell, trap removal in your deck can give you an upper hand. Cards like Twin Twisters or Cosmic Cyclone.
All right. I just typed in. I just put in. I'm under lose one turn, Kaiser Coliseum, and Toon Kingdom. I only have Lava Golem in hand. What is he gonna say? Come on, dog. Actually, we're gonna have to get it to stop telling us about cards. It's punishing me about Lava Golem right now, I think. I think it's punishing me about Lava Golem. Fucking lose one turn. You scammer. I can't believe this. I think it's punishing me. It said number 1, Lava Golem. It's punishing me. Don't punish me because I have Lava Golem in hand. Navigating lose one turn. We're gonna skip what you have to say about Lava Golem. I don't even want to hear that. I don't want to hear that at all. Possible courses of action. Oh my God. Okay, listen what it's saying.
If you control more monsters than your opponent, or if summoning it would result
This is the
in
last
more
thing it
monsters,
said about Lava Golem.
navigating lose one turn. This card can significantly slow you down by negating the effects of monsters that are special summoned and switching them to defense position. Since Lava Golem is a special summon, its effects would be negated, and it would be switched to defense position. However, since Lava Golem doesn't have an effect that activates upon summon, this aspect of lose one turn won't impact your strategy directly. Dealing with Toon Kingdom. Toon Kingdom makes Toon monsters difficult to target or destroy by card effects. Unfortunately, without spell, trap removal, or a way to negate Toon Kingdom, this field spell will continue to protect Toon monsters. Possible course of action. If possible, summon Lava Golem to your opponent's side of the field by tributing 2 of their monsters, if Kaiser Coliseum allows it. This will at least help clear some of their threats. Remember, Lava Golem has a significant ADK, so
I can't have more monsters
you cannot
than
deal
him.
with it later. Plan for future turns. After playing Lava Golem, your immediate next steps should involve finding a way to remove or bypass lose one turn and Toon Kingdom. This might involve drawing into spell, trap removal, or setting up a board that can withstand attacks from Lava Golem.
How about that? I scooped AI. I scooped. I lost. I scooped. I scooped. Oh no! Don't say that shit.
It sounds like you made a strategic decision to concede a duel. Sometimes, recognizing a situation where victory is highly unlikely and choosing to start a fresh duel can be a wise move, especially in a competitive environment where time and mental focus are crucial. Here are a few things to consider post-duel. Reflect on the duel. Take a moment to think about the duel. What worked well, and what didn't. Understanding the key turning points in the duel can be valuable for future matches. Side deck strategy. If you're in a match with multiple games, now is the time to consider how your side deck can counter your opponent's strategy. Cards that disrupt or remove your opponent's key plays can be game changers. Mental reset. It's important to clear your mind and not let the outcome of TH.
Wait, is there another income of what? What's the middle percent? Planned opening. Oh, my little chat part got defunct. Basically, it says stay positive. Remember that each duel is a separate challenge. Maintain a positive mindset. Focus on enjoying the game. I'm gonna say this. I lost because on the field spell. I lost because I bricked on the field spell, and yeah, I bricked on the field spell. And it actually did tell me that if someone plays some unconventional counter, that it would screw me. And he did have Solemn Strike set, and that did screw me actually, which is pretty damn funny. It literally did tell me that. It told me exactly how I was gonna lose, and I lost. So I lost because I bricked on the field spell, and I had no follow up. I'm gonna say, what 2 cards could I replace those field spells with? All right, I'm gonna argue with it about adding cards into this deck while I contemplate that Tunes just cooked me on the first time I turned this game on in a minute. AI Code Talker is talking that bullshit right now. Let's see. I asked it, what should I replace it with?
Spells in your deck to avoid bricking and to ensure more consistent follow-up plays is a strategic decision. The choice of replacement cards will depend on your deck's overall strategy and what you feel is lacking in your current setup. Here are a couple of suggestions. Pot of Extravagance. If your deck is not heavily reliant on its extra deck, or if you can afford to lose some extra deck cards, Pot of Extravagance is a great option for draw power. It allows you to draw 2 cards at the cost of banishing 3 or 6 random face-down cards from your extra deck. This can significantly increase the consistency of your deck by getting you to your key cards faster.
That's solid.
Called by the Grave. This card is excellent for protecting your key plays from hand traps, which are prevalent in the current meta. It can also be used to disrupt your opponent's graveyard strategies, adding a layer
I
of
don't know
control
if I
to your
would
deck.
particularly
Both
like
these cards offer utility
Pot
that can
or-
enhance the consistency
or
and
Call by the
resilience of your
Grave.
deck. Pot of Extravagance provides draw power, which is always valuable, while Called by the Grave offers both protection for your plays and disruption against your opponent. Make sure to consider how these changes might affect your deck's overall balance and strategy, and be prepared to tweak further based on your experiences in duels.
I don't know if I really like that, because I mean, I know Pot of Extravagance. He dropped the combo. I know Pot of Extravagance is pretty good, and Called by the Grave is obvious, but I don't know if I would drop the field spell for those 2 cards. All right, what are my combo extender options? All right, how about that? Tell me about some combo extenders, because there's got to be some better stuff. But obviously, we're in. This is the whole point. We had to get in the midst of the conversation. You had to give it all this context so they can actually point some stuff out. Instant fusion, I think that's banned, brother. We're going to talk about that one. 1 for 1. What level 1 monster are you talking about? Fire information, Tinky. It's just telling me random support. Link Spider. I'm like, these are. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry, it's my turn. I'm gonna say this support is all right. It's like, this isn't specific to my deck. Try again. Always tell it to try again if it goofs. Try again. Try again. I'm also cooking in this match right now. I should have you know that I'm also cooking. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, that's okay. Thank you. Get back on point. Ooh, okay. It's got some options over there. It's kind of cooking. You get to see what's for lunch. Talk to
I
me.
apologize for the oversight. Considering your Valence deck's unique focus on pendulum summoning and aggressive plays, let's explore more tailored combo extender options. Chronograph Sorcerer. This card can special summon itself if a card you control is destroyed, and it also has the ability to special summon another monster from your hand. This can be particularly useful for setting up pendulum scales or for link summoning. Pendulum Halt. If you have 3 or more face-up pendulum monsters with different names in your extra deck, you can draw 2 cards. This can be a great way to dig deeper into your deck for additional resources. Supreme King Dragon Darkworm. If in the graveyard, it can be special summoned by its own effect when you control no monsters. Plus, it searches for a Supreme King 8 pendulum monster when it's normal or special summon, offering more resources for your pendulum summons. Heavy Metal Foes Electromite. Before the pendulum summon, you can use Electromite to set up your extra deck and draw additional cards, enhancing your capacity to extend plays. Guardragon LP and Custody. If you're running any dragon-type monsters, these link monsters can help you special summon from the hand or graveyard, respectively. Performable Power-Up. If you're running a pendulum-heavy deck, this card can help you cycle through your deck and set up your extra deck with pendulum monsters. Dragon Shrine or Foolish Burial. These are great for sending cards like Supreme King Dragon Darkworm to the graveyard, where they can be easily accessed for your plays. Pendulum Call. If you're running a Magician or Odd Eyes engine in your deck, Pendulum Call can be a great extender by adding 2 Magician pendulum monsters to your hand. Magical Abductor. Each time a spell is activated, this card gets a spell counter. You can remove 3 counters to add a pendulum monster from your deck to your hand, potentially setting up or extending your plays. Harmonizing Magician. If you're using a Magician engine, this card can special summon another Magician monster from your deck when it's pendulum summoned. Remember, the key is not just to have extenders but to ensure they synergize well with your primary strategy. Your extenders should help facilitate your plays, whether that's setting up for a big pendulum summon, creating link material, or ensuring you have the right resources at the right time.
I don't think I did this exactly how I best could have. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. We got 1. So you got 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so first, let me hit this. Alright. Dump it. Okay. Get my 3rd spell going. Turn this into Celine, that combo queen. here, sir. Yes. And then we're gonna go ahead. All right. Pit night early. All right. Enter. All right. Wasn't the best. Slightly distracted, but that'll work. We're gonna get to those. We're gonna get to the chat, and we're gonna get to the AI conversation because I gotta get back on both of those. I gotta cook right now though. Well, he put a card on board, so I'm just gonna do this right now. So I know we're not gonna get even lead or impermed or any of that. MST. Ah! Ah! Boy. Come here, boy. This guy. Pit night early, my boy. Y'all don't know about pit night early? Talking about some wasn't a Duel Links. Pit night early is cooks, boy. This is a cook. This is cook formation. What the? Oh, 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 oh. Fool. You fool. Let's get it. He's night early. Oh, 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 oh. My pit night early combination will take you down. Go, pit night shuffle. Say sayonara. Wabaku. Come and get it. That's right. Da-da. Pathetic. Go. Pit night shuffle. Octos 12. Pit night early. You're negated and your cheeks will be collapsed. The speed. The acceleration. I can feel the W. Prepare yourself. Actually? Why not? Bully! Punishment. Yes. Your Time Lords will be punished by my Pit Night Darktos combination. Since your only recourse is the normal summon, you've already lost. Yes, do as you must. Do as you must. We've cooked. MST was pretty disgusting though, I ain't gonna lie. MST was pretty busted. Add any Time Lord you like, for your normal summon has been used and your life points finished. Y'all didn't know about Pit Night early, man? Pit Night early cooks. Especially if Pit Night gets to sit here at this extra zone. It's pointing at this extra zone. That means it's always gonna have that extra zone's monster's life points. But the time has come. Jalgin, defense position. Hit knight early. Yeah. Cooked. All right. Now that feels good. That's what's supposed to have happened to that Toon guy. Let's look at this stuff it said. So chronograph sorcerer. I do like chronograph sorcerer. I think that's a viable option. But I don't necessarily. I feel like I actually won that duel without using the field spell, so maybe I don't really need it. But the point was, you see, it didn't say the correct thing, but it was talking about fire formation, Tinky, and other stuff. But then it got more specific. Said Pit Night early is just 0 for Mega Man. Yes. Possibly. Maybe. Partially. Kinda. Let's see. Honestly, of these combinations, now this is real sound kind of funny coming from me, but I have went so deep into Valence that of the 10 things that it has suggested, I have already tried Chronograph Sorcerer. I've already tried Magical Abductor, and I've tried Harmonizer. Have I tried Dying though? I don't know. Jeez Louise. All right. Summon and activate. Is he cooked? Tell me it's not Maxi. You taking the bait. Took the bait. All right. Time to cook. Or at least it's time to try to attempt to cook. I'll try my best. Can't believe he fell for that oldest trick though. Like he really. Let's see. We get a. If you have any interesting questions for the AI, please ask away. Also, we did have a question. Let me see. After I do this search, I'm gonna go grab it. I believe someone did ask a question. They were like, why? 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 All right, let's see. Can cyber angels work? I'm just gonna take your question exactly how it is, and then I'm gonna put it on my little docky. All right, we're gonna bust this dice roll. I'm gonna ask it about cyber angels. What the F? What the shambone? I've been scammed. All right. Bam. No. I hate doing this. Honestly, I think I'm probably going to go back down to 2 Deep Sea Diva. I'm going to go down to 2 Diva. Okay. Tornado. All right. I'm going to go down to 2 Diva. So I'm going to -1 Diva. And then I'm going to maybe add one of those cards that recommended. I mean, if I -1 Diva, then based on the card it recommended, I think Pot would be the best card. Pot of better than holding a Deep Sea Diva in my hand. Can I ask it that? Actually, I can't answer your question. Dan will be streaming consistently. To be very frank, your boy's gonna be doing this. This is gonna be it. I've actually decided that I can't do the work that I used to do anymore. I am burnt out and depleted. I thought I could, but I could not. I had a very rough event recently, but I'm done with that. And yeah, I'm probably gonna be here more often. But I didn't want to say all that. I said a little bit of that in the beginning, but I didn't want to say that honestly because I feel like I've said that a lot. And in the wake of all these YouTubers quitting and restarting, I honestly just feel like in 2024, people just are so tired of the BS that they're going through. They're just willing to do something different. And I'm at that point where I'm just willing to do something different. So I'm completely and totally ready for a change. Like, I'm just ready for things to be different. Card is sent to the graveyard. Yeah, I'm just ready for things to be different right now. So that's where I'm at the moment. Oh, that thing's at 3,000. Oh, okay, I goofed. I made a mistake. But I mean, that thing's gonna go to the graveyard anyway. So he gave up his battle phase for that. So that's totally fine. And he's under max C, so I'll be all right. But yeah, long story short, that's what's going on. And honestly, mostly everything happened last week. That's why I took the release of this AI thing more seriously and did more stuff for it, because if I'm gonna be online and streaming and that's gonna be my thing, it's gotta be more than just hopping online, just doing yelly silly videos. Like, everybody does that, and I got an audience, sure, but I don't want to bring crap to the table. So I've just been taking a lot of time to really understand and measure and what I want to do and how I want to do it. And I just don't want to, I don't want it to be, I want it to be good. If that makes sense. I just want it to be good. I don't want it to be perceived as anything less than that. So that's primarily my goal, honestly. It's special summon. Still got to be reading these. See if we can just get that shit on me. But yeah, honestly, it's just a lot. It's been a lot going on, and I've been trying to I've been trying to basically live a kind of life that has been, what's the best way to say it? I've been focused on pure punch or summons. That's busted. You discard this card and summon a red eyes from the deck. That's crazy. That's pretty good. I don't know what red eyes he's gonna summon, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just kind of, you know, I've been doing a lot of stuff because I felt like I had to do it, and I just realized I don't have to do anything, and I should really be doing what I want to do. I feel like I owe it to myself to do what I want to do, and I want to do this, and I want to do it well, and I want to do it in a unique and different way, and I want to do stuff like the AI stuff. I want to do stuff like, you know, stuff that's unique to Yu-Gi-Oh that has not been done before. I want to do new things, and part of that is just doing this shit every day, and I realize the importance of that. So that's my goal, is to just do this shit every day. But, you know, easier said than done, obviously. Obviously, you know, but all I can do is try. Never claim to be perfect. Just claim to be the best duelist. That I will have to stand on, my boy. As the children say, I'll have to stand on business. As my W Riz Kaisenet Skibbity. As my W Riz Kaisenet Skibbity. My Skibbity toilet. I should have summoned this first. I forgot. Skippity dub dub dub. Yes, yes. Skippity dub dub dub. My Kai Sinet W Riz. My Riz game. The Rizzler. Actually, the Rizzler is the funniest and my most favorite Gen Z thing. The Rizzler. Like the fucking Rizzler, man. That fucking Rizzler, man. The Rizzler's my absolute fucking favorite. Goddamn Rizzler. I'm over here measuring twice, cutting once. I don't even have to do all that. And cook this man. If he had something, he would have been used it. The goddamn Rizzler. The Rizzler. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it just is. The fucking Rizzler. Or actually, there's this kid. He's so funny. He does like, I don't even know what to call it. It's like those surprise video things that like when people get on the internet and it's just a roulette of anyone. He does this like 3D version, like somehow he can get it to like he incorporates like different stuff into it, and somehow he gets it to like make it look like they're in different situations and just funny stuff. And he goes by the Rizzler. It's just so funny. That's where I actually found out what the Rizzler was. I was the Rizzler. Wait, what the fuck? Bruh. Just go ahead and throw that all in the trash. That red eyes combo was interesting. That little red eyes little thing he did. I thought it was cute. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and wrap him up. Let's go ahead and wrap that duelist. I don't even think, do we got a spellcaster in the grave? No, we can't special summon cards other than Valence because I played Shinonome earlier. Do not rush me. Do not rush Duel. By the way, Rush Duel did come out with that new starter deck. I like that starter deck a lot because it has cards that resemble this guy. Pretty much, I've been enjoying that archetype in all my games, so definitely interested in playing a little bit of that action in Rush Duel. Well, boy, guess I'll be summoning with my Rizzler. Skibbity dub dub dub, yes, yes. Or is that not the correct joke? I don't know if that's all the same or not. But deep, deep. Well, boy. He's like, that's still not enough. You won't take me down. Really? What if I did this? Well. Well. Here's the access code. Well, there you go. It looks like I was able to win a couple of games according to plan, and I lost. So how many games was that? That's 3 games. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more game. So I'm gonna go back with the 5 games and see what happens when I tell it I've played 5 games. This is what happens. See what she says. Yeah, I see my boy Demetrius, you know how you feel, I know how you feel, my boy. I'm just I just gotta get in there and be me at this point. It's no point. I've honestly put on a mask and been other people and not myself for a long time. I just, I would prefer just to be me. I'm tired of resenting that YouTube, Yu-Gi-Oh, Duel Links, and all this other stuff, Master Duel, all this stuff exists, and I can't participate in it because I feel like I'm trapped. So, I'm no longer trapped. And I'm gonna try my best to be free. But I mean, to be very frank, I need all of y'all support. Like that, it's not gonna work if I don't get supported by the fam. And how does that work? You gotta watch, you gotta buy stuff, you gotta hop on the GPT and use it. Like honestly, what I really need from everybody is to use the GPT. The more you use it, the better it gets, and the more views it gets. When the GPT store goes live, well, the GPT store is live, but when the GPT store, you know, grows and gets to the point where it's like, you know, what I want to say, like the Apple store, and people are actually like buying stuff, spending money on there, and then there's like creators and stuff like that, your boy's gonna be one of those creators. So I'm putting in a lot of work in that side, because that's almost like a backup plan. But outside of that stuff, my main thing is this kind of. So I mean, not even kind of, it is this. So I mean, for me, it's like I got different methods of doing things and making money, and basically I'm just not gonna. Oh, I guess he was right talking about Unchained. I thought Unchained wasn't in here. Last time I checked the meta, that wasn't what was top meta. Maybe. Oh yeah, that was an old video I was working on. Yeah, that wasn't top meta. So I guess it was correct when it said Unchained. I guess I was wrong. Damn. Okay. I didn't know that. I thought people were playing Unchained in the DCG. I mean, there you go. That's what happens. Oh, you said they're just okay rogue? Yeah, okay. Well, then I was right then. All right. But I don't know. I wonder where it's picking that up. Because even after it corrected itself and said that it was out, it did mention it a second time, but it mentioned it like further down on the list, I remember. But this, no, this doesn't look like the best Unchained. Although I don't know what he's doing with this. Like, for all I know, he could be cooking me. Oh, that's the guy that will fuse with my guy. I'm pretty sure. All right, this is actually pretty good. You can't book a moon and link monster. Scam. Scammerino. Scam. Oh, you scammer. No, not in permanence. No, not in the pendulum zone. Impermanent pendulum zone. Shoot. Impermanent pendulum zone. Yeah, summon it, you son of a. All right, let's see what you got here. That was, that's such a scam. It's not good. It's like really bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's so bad. This is so bad. We're gonna do one diva. We're gonna do. Alright, we're gonna do Diva and Book of Moon. Nuke the pendulum zone, bastard. Can't believe you cooked the pendulum zone. I hate he cooked the pendulum zone. So rude. So rude. He already targeted it. Yeah, this is just game time. Dang. I can't summon that because it's truncated. And I don't have the right thing up. Damn. I'm just cooked. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? What does that do? It can go even further beyond. Oh no. Oh man, this is bad. This is so bad. Let's see. Fuck. All right. I think that's just it. I think I'm cooked. I just can't do anything. I'll set one. I'm pretty sure I'm cooked. Yeah, I mean my man's doing pretty well for a deck that's not meta. But I mean, it's pretty busted. I mean, it is unfortunate that they're all link monsters and I couldn't do anything with Bookamoo anyway. Like, I'm just cooked. Like, it's unfair. Yeah, so I just got cooked. So let me see. So let me look at this data. I just got cooked. I lost 2 of 5 games, of which this is actually terrible. This guy only had one. Come on, dog. This guy only plays. He only plays 3 Toon Gemini elves. Okay. So this trap's done. Okay. All right, we're gonna put it in there. I played 3 ranked games and lost to trap stun. No, I played 5 ranked games. Sorry, 5 ranked games. Won 3, lost 2. So 3 winners. As planned. For turn 1 and turn 3, but I lost to trap stun. Yeah, and floodgates. that one card was crazy. That what was this card? This guy literally drew the 1 lose 1 turn, the 1 Kaiser Coliseum, opened with 1 Toon Gemini Elf of the 3, and a Toon Table Context. Get the fuck out of here. I played 5 games. Lost to 1-3 and lost 2. The 3 winners were as planned. Turn 1 and turn 3. So, but I lost the trap stun and floodgates. And what was this one? Oh yeah, Unchained. Unfortunately, Unchained. It says Unchained and I feel like I lost because I bricked on Diva and Diva and Book of Moon. All right. So we got our prompt. We got all this previous conversation. We're gonna go in and we're gonna ask it, you know, what do you suggest? What do you suggest? Also, what do you suggest? And I'm gonna say, do not summarize cards if you already have. All right, there you go. Here you go. All right. What do you suggest? Do not summarize cards if you have previously discussed them. Bam. All right. Now we going. Yeah, my man was a maniac for this. Actually, I'm going to actually take this from this guy. He's a madman for this one. All right, we got some suggestions from the AI based off of what we said here. And we're going to go in and we're going to change our deck based off of these specificaciones. Let's see.
Given your experiences in the ranked games, especially the losses to Trap Stun, Floodgates, and Unchained, and considering that you bricked on Deep Sea Diva and Book of Moon, here are a few suggestions. Increase consistency. If you find yourself often bricking with Deep Sea Diva and Book of Moon, you might need to adjust your deck to increase its consistency. This could involve adding more draw power or search capabilities to ensure you get to your key cards more reliably. Alternative combo starters. Consider including additional cards that can act as alternative starters for your combos, reducing your reliance on Deep Sea Diva. This could be other monsters that have easy special summon conditions or can search out key pieces of your strategy. Trap and Floodgate counters. Since you've identified issues with Trap Stun and Floodgates, incorporating more spell, trap removal or negation into your deck or side deck can be beneficial. Cards like Twin Twisters, Cosmic Cyclone, or even Red Reboot in the side deck can help
Red
with
Reboot?
Back row. Adapt to Unchained against decks like Unchained, which thrive on disrupting and utilizing destruction for their advantage. Consider cards that can counter their strategy without triggering their effects. Non-destructive removal or cards that can negate their effects can be effective. Side deck tweaking. Based on the decks you're losing to, tailor your side deck to specifically address these matchups. Include cards that can break through floodgates, protect against traps, or disrupt the Unchained's playstyle. Practice and adaptation. Continue to practice with your deck to improve your familiarity with various scenarios.
Right.
This will help you make better decisions about when to commit to plays and when to hold back. Remember, it's also important to review each game critically to understand if losses were due to strategy, execution, or simply the inherent variance in card games. Adapt your deck and strategy accordingly.
I think basically the advice was add more removal and add a starter in the place of Diva. So given that, I'm just going to add these three, keep this, because in place of the third Diva was Cashier Fenrir, but I didn't realize Cashier Fenrir got put to 1 when I had jumped on here. So that's pretty interesting. I didn't know the Cashier Fenrir was at 1. But that Unchained stuff was silly. I just did not expect that. Just add a kaiju. Just gonna add a kaiju. I added 2 kaiju. 2 evenly match. All right. I added 2 kaiju and 2 evenly matched. Will that help with consistency? Let's see what she says. I actually forgot I could put the pot in here too. Pot of prosperity. What is it? I think it's the extravagance. Can't draw any more cards. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't like it per se. So the match is even these days. you stolen games with Red Reboot. The kaijus for board clearing, evenly matched. The counter setup boards, impacts on consistency. While these cards can enhance the deck's capability to handle diverse threats, they do not directly contribute to consistency of drawing key combinations. Well, I mean, yeah, but that is what I asked, I guess. Consistency in Yu-Gi-Oh often refers to the ability to reliably draw into cards you need to execute your deck's primary combos. Kaijus and evenly matched are more about providing answers to specific situations rather than enhancing the likelihood of executing your main deck's game plan. That actually is true. I got a little tilted. You're right. You told me to put Pot of Extravagance in. Let me make sure this is the right card. Start of the main phase. Banish 3. Random phase. Oh, random. That's why I wasn't using it. Not Extravagance. We want to use Prosperity. Yeah, we want to use one Pride of Prosperity. I was a little tilted. That's why I put those evenly in. It did remind me to put it. It did tell me to put a pot card in there. Thanks for the reminder. Added pot of prosperity. All right. So now I'm going to try this to see what it says. I said, thanks for the reminder. I added Pot of Prosperity. Trying ranked again. Any deck to look out for? All right, let's see. And see what it says. And then I'm going to ask it one of your questions. Say chat has a question. All right, here we go. Dang. Oh, I get it now. Oh, I get it now. Maybe when I said, what are my chances against the meta? Maybe it was focused on stuff that it thought could specifically jack me up. But I don't know. Because now I see, because it's mentioned Unchained Eldritch, Virtual World. And I guess that does make sense, because if I would probably suffer with Eldritch, because the Toon deck combination is just the same as Eldritch. Is instead of it being Toon, Gemini Elves and a bunch of traps, it's Eldritch and a bunch of traps. Like, so that makes sense. Let's see what it says.
Adding Pot of Prosperity is a solid choice to enhance the consistency of your deck, as it allows you to dig deeper for your key cards. As for the ranked matches, here are some decks you should be prepared to face, based on the current meta. Unchained, known for their disruptive playstyle and ability to utilize destruction effects to their advantage. Be prepared for their strategy of using your own moves against you. Eldritch, a control deck that can shut down special summon heavy strategies. It's crucial to have a plan against their negation and graveyard-based
be aware that they will
Virtual
use your
World.
own moves
This deck
against you.
excels in
That's true.
accessing powerful XYZ monsters like Drew, King of all calamities, and can quickly establish a strong board presence with their Synchro and XYZ plays.
I'm pretty
Sky
sure True
Striker,
King all
a deck that
calamities.
relies on link summoning and controlling the field with powerful Sky
Pot of
Striker
Prosperity,
cards.
let's
Be ready
go.
to face their spell-heavy strategy and efficient recycling of resources. Try
Well,
Brigade.
boy.
They often combine with other archetypes like Duelist and focus
Well,
on
boy.
rapid link summoning. They can quickly swarm the field with powerful monsters. Burly, Labyrinth, and Sprite. While specific strategies may vary, these decks have shown to be top tier, so expect them to have consistent and potent strategies. General tips for ranked play. Adaptability. Be ready to adapt your strategy based on your opponent's deck. Flexibility in your approach can give you an edge. Side decking. Make sure your side deck is equipped to handle these common threats. Cards that disrupt graveyard strategies, negate effects, or deal with back row can be particularly effective. Anticipate and counter. Knowing the key cards and strategies of these decks allows you to anticipate and effectively counter your opponent's moves. Stay informed. The metagame should so stay informed of trends and
I'm
strategies
gonna
as
type this in.
learn
It's gonna
from
be
each
so
game.
funny.
Whether you win or lose, each game is an opportunity to learn more about how your deck performs against different strategies. Good luck in your ranked games. With careful play and strategic adjustments, you can navigate through the challenges of the current meta. Remember, each match is an opportunity to refine your skills and strategy.
All right, so look, I'm gonna type this in because she actually is right. She was definitely right about Pot of Prosperity. I literally paid Pot of Prosperity, and he scooped to that. So I'm gonna get AI as props. I'm gonna get AI as props for not. I'm gonna get AI as props for two things. Number one, bringing me back from being tilted, keeping me focused, and also giving me a good suggestion, which was an actual card to help my consistency and not a card for revenge, which was evenly matched, which is pretty good. So that's good, solid advice. This is how AI can help you, my boy. Because even doing this stream and showing off the AI features and all this other stuff, the AI is focused on just dueling and just winning. It was like, hey, you tripping with that evenly matched. Like, evenly matched does not help consistency. And I'm like, you're right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need somebody to give you the facts and no bullshit. And that's how the AI can help, my boy. You know. But you gotta get in there. You gotta use it. Yeah, it says side decking. I think it's probably talking about, I think it's referencing tournaments specifically, like the tournaments that you'll see like on Duel Links Meta, for example. I think it's referencing those. So when it's talking about side decking, I think that's what it's meaning. But technically, in a best of one format, every time you lose, you're going to a side deck. So either way, side deck is still relevant in my opinion, or in my thought process. Look, Pot of Prosperity again. Now I want to just point out that's pretty funny. I just put Pot of Prosperity in there and I've seen it twice. First turn too. Pretty dang good. So I'm about to pop chat's question in while we're waiting on our opponent. So I'm gonna say chat has a question. Bam. Chat has a question. And the question, or chat asks, can Cyber Angels work in pure form in, I'm gonna just say in Master Duel? Because I don't want to just be like modern. What is modern? I want to get to what? I didn't say that. Reaper of the cards. I don't know what he's doing over there, but he's about to get cooked. Yeet. Oh. Definitely this, because my hand was double bricked up. It's breaking down your Cyber Angels right now. It's cooking up a whole methodology right now, my boy. So chat, if y'all got some more questions, let me know. I will save them. We will get into them as we go. It had a lot to say.
The viability of a pure Cyber Angels deck in Master Duel depends on several factors, including the current meta, the specific build of the deck, and how it's piloted. Let's break down the key considerations. Strengths of Cyber Angels. Ritual summoning. Cyber Angels are a ritual-based archetype, and with the right setup, they can consistently perform ritual summons. Boss monsters. Cards like Cyber Angel Bedan and Cyber Angel Dakini offer powerful effects that can control the game. Search and recycle capabilities. The deck has strong search capabilities with cards like Machine Angel Ritual and Hymn of Light, providing consistency. Flexibility in plays. Cyber Angels can adapt to various situations, with monsters offering different effects like protection, ADK boosts, and removal. Challenges in Master Duel. Meta compatibility.
I don't know what this guy's doing over here.
More aggressive decks or control decks with strong disruption capabilities. Cyber Angels, while potent, may struggle against such fast-paced or heavily disruptive strategies. Consistency issues. While the deck has good search capabilities, it might face consistency issues, especially if it doesn't draw into its key ritual spells and monsters. Vulnerability to disruption. As with many ritual-based decks, Cyber Angels can be vulnerable to disruption, especially negation or removal of their ritual spells. Running pure Cyber Angels. Pure build focus. A pure Cyber Angels deck would focus heavily on ritual summoning and utilize the archetype's support cards to maximize efficiency. Tech cards inclusion. Including tech cards to counter current meta threats can improve the deck's viability. Side deck strategy. A well-thought-out side deck can help address the deck's weaknesses in certain matchups. Conclusion. While a pure Cyber Angels deck might not be top tier in the current meta, it can still be viable in Master Duel, especially in a more casual or semi-competitive setting. Success with the deck will depend on strategic deck building, skillful play, and perhaps a bit of surprise element, as opponents may not be as familiar with facing Cyber Angels. As always, the key is to enjoy the game and the unique playstyle that Cyber Angels offer.
All right, so I'm gonna show you guys a little trick here in 1 second to get it to think a little bit deeper. But before that, I'm gonna cook this man. So give me 1 second. Cooking in process. I'm gonna basically say now, I'm gonna say go deeper and explain the weaknesses that we can that we need to solve for. I think it's this one. I don't really remember. Yeah, you're gonna say go deeper, and you want to solve for the weaknesses. All right. So we're gonna see what we can do next here. And we're gonna go bananas. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, we are going second too. Totally forgot. Gotta cook this guy. Gotta like finish him. Not blowing nothing up. Now I'm a little fascinated in the Cyber Angel question. Actually, I'm thinking about what we can do with that. You're not ready for this. Huh. Beatrice the Eternal. Beatrice the Eternal know how to. Yeet. Come forth. I'm just cooking him for no reason at this point now. I don't have to cook him this way, but I must. I must. Premium cook. Nah, you don't have to do that. I was about to say that's rude. Just finish it up. Stop being rude. Just finish him. Don't even have to do all this. I was about to begin the BM. Don't forget, my boys, ask those questions. Finish him, Lady Beatrice. Nani? What's half the life points here? Did this have life points? Oh, this does have life points. Totally forgot that you get your life points halved. Damn. I totally forgot about that. You didn't tell me that I get my life points halved. That's not fun. Didn't know that. Now I feel like a silly goose. Oh me, oh my. Aren't I silly? Aren't I silly? I'm silly. The AI can't, yeah, it cannot predict my fuck ups. No, it cannot. I'm like, I played like a madman. I was like, you forgot? Actually, it was hilarious. Yeah. Oh, it is pretty funny. I asked it not to give me any more details about cards, but unless we talked about it before, but you know, goofed. Let me see. What are you doing? All right, I just asked it basically I said go deeper into this and explain why this deck is lacking. What keeps it from being top tier? So now it's gonna go into it. What are you doing? Yeah, come get it. Be gone. Like, might as well don't even count that. All right.
Cyber Angels, as a pure deck, face certain challenges that can keep them from being top tier in the competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel environment. Here's a deeper analysis of why they may struggle to reach top tier status. 1. Speed and aggression of the current meta pace. The current meta often favors decks that can either establish a strong board presence very quickly, like OTK decks, or exert significant control from early in the game. Cyber Angels, being a ritual-based deck, typically require more setup and are generally slower. Early game vulnerability. They might struggle to keep pace with the rapid development of more aggressive decks. 2. Dependency on ritual summoning. Ritual summon mechanic. Ritual summoning inherently requires multiple card components, a ritual spell and a ritual monster, making it less efficient compared to other summoning methods like special summoning from the extra deck. Resource intensiveness. Ritual summoning can be resource intensive, potentially leading to card disadvantage if the summoned monsters are easily removed. 3. Susceptibility to disruption, negation and interruption. The deck is vulnerable to common forms of disruption such as effect negation or interruption during the summoning process. This can be particularly challenging in a meta filled with hand traps and quick effect disruption. Counter strategies. Opponents familiar with the Cyber Angels playstyle can prepare specific counters, further hindering the deck's effectiveness. 4. Lack of versatility in some scenarios. Linear playstyle. Cyber Angels, while having a degree of flexibility, often follow a more predictable and linear strategy. This can be a disadvantage against more versatile and adaptive decks. Matchup dependent. Their success can be highly matchup dependent, excelling in some scenarios but falling short in others. 5. Competition with more efficient decks. Comparative efficiency. Other decks in the meta can achieve similar or more powerful effects with less setup and more efficiency. Power creep. Over time, new archetypes and cards have been introduced that outpace the capabilities of Cyber Angels in terms of raw power and flexibility. 6. Inconsistent board presence. Sustainability. While Cyber Angels can sometimes establish a formidable board, maintaining it against the removal capabilities of modern decks can be challenging. Conclusion. Cyber Angels are a unique and interesting archetype with strengths such as powerful boss monsters and good search capabilities. However, their
expiration date. They are no longer good. But fear not, my boy, because we can go even deeper and find out some good combinations for the Cyber Angels. Allow me to think on this question as I begin my cook. think on the caution as I begin my cook. Ah, yes. Premium cook. My favorite. Oh, dang. I forgot to pop it. Cooking. All right. Oh, it's time. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. 3 spells. Go! Link Shogun. Pendulum Beyond. All right. Add. And now, our feature presentation. This is a certified hood summon. All right. 1, 2, 3. Yes. No. Secret Village, add. And then I'll be sending away my match though even there. Then it's time to go. Link 3. It's Celine, that combo queen. Plus. And then, well, I'm far from done. Well, this is why the field spell can't come out. Well, you know the way to eBay? Well, boy. Sorry. Early. Bam. Turn in though. All right. So this way we got spell negate, monster negate, special summon negate. Spell negate, monster negate, special summon negate. Got a normal summon. Can't attack past my my guy. Eldritch! No way! No way. No way. I thought it was old. It literally mentioned Eldritch like 3 times. Like it kept telling me Eldritch was new information. I thought. Interesting. All right. Come on. You can't special summon nothing, brother. And you put whatever you want in your hand. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. I got you. Come on. Nani? One effect monster. I don't have a means of moving it. 69, 79. If I attack it to a mirror force, I would be so mad. But I kinda gotta go for it. You know what I'm saying? I kinda gotta go for it. This is 8,050 right here. 8,050. Nani? Oh damn, that's true. Well, actually, that's fine because skill drain. All right, well, no, that's not fine. That's not fine. Okay, you can pop that. That's fine. You take that. All right, skill drain plus all that other stuff. Oh my god, that's so disgusting. Okay, pop 2. I'll chain it. Oh yes, it is skill drain. Oh, no, but it's before skill drain actually, so I can do it actually. Or is it not on the chain? No, it's not on the chain. This is after the chain. I can't do that. Oh my god! It literally said, "Look out for Eldritch." Ah. Fuck it. Got a battle. It's got the one fucking skill drain like the goddamn G. How does he have the one skill drain? How does he have the skill drain? How did the AI tell me that this is what I would play against? This is bullshit. I'm acting a little disgusted. I shouldn't be playing against this crap. Why is it skill drain? Stupid ass Eldritch. Why? I wasn't supposed to be dealing with this card. It literally said Eldritch was my weakness. I hate you so much. Scared! Oh, I'm so mad. Toasted. He said the AI relates to the ranked duel bots. Maybe. Maybe. I can't believe this. It's stupid skill drain, man. Damn. Skill drain? Come on, man. Not like it matters. I said, I'm in a duel with the Valence deck and I'm under a skill drain Eldritch Locks. What I do? Help me. Help me. Help me.
Being under a skill drain and Eldritch Lock while using a Valence deck is indeed a challenging situation.
God.
Skill drain negates the effects of all face-up monsters on the field, which can severely hinder your deck's performance, especially if it relies on monster effects. Here's a strategy to consider. 1. Prioritize removing skill drain, spell, trap removal. Your best chance is to draw into or already have spell, trap removal cards. Cards like Twin Twisters, Cosmic Cyclone, or Mystical Space Typhoon can be used to destroy or banish skill drain. If you haven't already, ensure your deck includes such cards, possibly even in the main deck if skill drain is common in the deck. If you have any quick play spell cards or trap cards that can remove skill drain, use them strategically. Remember, skill drain only needs to be off the field when
I don't have any of that, lol. I don't have any of that, lol. Oh my God. It's actually still giving me strategies to win. Oh, it's so cute. It doesn't know I'm dead.
if you don't have spell, trap removal, or other direct counters to skill drain and Eldritch in your current deck,
It
the situation
told
indeed
me.
becomes more challenging.
Okay.
However, there are still a few strategic approaches you can consider.
We gotta go back on
Focus
this.
on battle. With your monster effects negated by skill drain, your primary strategy might shift to overpowering your opponent's monsters in battle. Utilize any monsters you have with high ADK values to challenge Eldritch monsters. Defensive play. If attacking isn't an immediate option, focus on defending until you can draw into potential outs. Sec any monsters that have higher
I am
withstand
losing.
attacks. Field presence.
To
Maintain
exactly
presence
what
on the
it
field
said
as
I
much as
would lose
possible.
to.
Even if you cannot use effects, having monsters
It
on the field
said
can deter
that I
your
would
opponent from
lose
attacking
to back
directly
row
and might buy you
traps.
time. Maximize
It
draw
said I
power.
would
If your
lose
deck
to
has any in-hand
obscure
draw
one-off
power, now is the
cards.
time to leverage it. The more cards you draw, the higher your chances of drawing into something
It
that can
said
change
that
the
I
tide
would
of the duel.
lose to
Utilize pendulum
unchain.
scales. If your
Here
Valence
it
deck
is.
utilizes pendulum
And
summon,
it
set up
also
your pendulum
said
scales and
that
use
I
them
would
to summon multiple
definitely
monsters per
lose
turn.
to
This can help
Elsley.
replenish your field even if you lose monsters in battle. Plan for future duels. Reflect on this duel to adjust your deck for future matches, including cards that can deal with threats like skill drain and Eldritch might be necessary if you encounter them frequently. Remember, sometimes in Yu-Gi-Oh, you will encounter situations where you don't have an immediate answer to your opponent's strategies. These moments can be valuable learning experiences for tweaking your deck and strategy in the future.
Damn. I literally only lost to the decks it specifically said that it was gonna crush me. That's true. So maybe let's just take it for face value. The AI told me that basically I need to be focusing on back row removal. Let me see. We might have to try one Pancratops. Alright, let's try Pancratops and Twin Twister. Can Pancratops work under skilled? Actually, I can ask. I should be asking AI. Can Dino work Dino Rest. Oh, don't even have to spell it right, but I want to try. Wrestler, okay. Can Dino Wrestler Pinkertops work under skill drain? And then I'm gonna ask it what other monsters can work under skill drain before I buy it, because I don't have any. Dino regular Pinkertops can still be useful under the effects of skill drain, but some limitations.
Dino Wrestler Pinkertops can still be a useful card even under the effect of skill drain, but with some limitations. Under skill drain, the effects of all face.
I have to ask the AI. That's the whole purpose of the
Dino Wrestler Pinkertops that allows it to destroy a card on the field. So, if both skill drain and Pinkertops are active on the field, you won't be able to use Pinkertops' effect to destroy a card. However, Dino Wrestler Pinkertops can still be useful in other ways. High 80k, Pinkertops has a substantial 2680k, which makes it a strong monster for battle. Under skill drain, where monster effects are negated, having a high 80k can be particularly advantageous. Special summoning condition.
That's not good then. I could use that, I know what I could use. Oh no! It's actually full circle. It's telling me that I need to use some back row removal. If it's telling me I should use back row removal and I want to keep it in my pendulum, then I probably should use, there's a back row removal pendulum guy. Where is he? Goes with the abductor. Oh, here it is. It's this guy. Yeah, it's this guy right here. Here he is. Yeah. If you have no cards in your pendulum zone, you can target one other spell or trap on the field, destroy it. You can only use the effect once per turn. So yeah, one of those. Maybe run the engine, the Mystical Beast engine. Yeah, maybe the Cerberus engine might work better. It's like, which ones do you run? Is it 3 of this one, 1 of this, and 2 of the other one? Yeah, I would say like probably Pinkertops effect might work if I tribute it and then they activate a skill drain in response. Then yeah, he's technically off the field. But I think what it's saying is if the card's on the field and it needs to tribute itself for its effect, if it's tributed itself for its effect, the skill drain is face up, then it's negated because it activated the effect face up on the field. I think that's the logic, but I don't know for sure. I just asked a thing and it just explained it. So, I don't know if that's true or not, and I'm not about to pay 90 gems to find out. I wonder if it knows what this is. I'm going to type in, what is the Mythical Beast Pendulum package? See if it knows what that is. Because that's just a lot of specific jargon. We'll see what happens. Oh, it does know. The Mythical Beast Pendulum package. Pendulum-based archetypes. Mythical Beast Master Cerberus. Mystical Beast Jackal King. I feel like that could work with Diva, but I don't want this to like break me. So, storm. So I'm gonna run a storm. I think I'm just run lightning storm. I think it's pretty much what it is. I'll confuse it. Yeah, it might. Yeah. I mean, it seems like it got it pretty much correct. And it just talked about, let's see, just talked about the other pieces that you can use, talk about the jackal feather negate and stuff like that. It sounds pretty much correct. I believe this is all I really need. So if you have no cards that put them on, you can destroy this card. If you do, add a mystical beast monster from your deck to hand, and then I would add this and get the special summon, or I would add this and get the pop. So that would help me against skill drain, because this would be a searchable pop plus lightning storm. All right. So it's got me around focusing on what really matters, and doesn't have me tilted. And honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie, I hate that Eldritch shit. That Eldritch shit is so booty. And it's so funny that it mentioned it, and I thought it was wrong. And it was like, no, I think I'm right, bro. And it said it again. Even when I said, like, look for more modern decks, actually. Like, Nani? Actually, I didn't even go to, let me see. See, Master Duel meta. Branded SBF, Vanquish Soul, Manadium. Yeah, this is what's top tier. Yeah. So no, what? I guess maybe does it know I'm in gold? Like, it can't know I'm in gold. All right. So what's funny is I'm asking it questions about this top meta deck, but I gotta earn the right to even play against them at this point. How they treat me out here. He says doing some research on Bing. Mushroom Man. What's been going on in Master Duel, dog? What the hell, dog? Come on, dog. Okay, what kind of plans does he have for me if it contemplates 300 points? What is he trying to do with Mushroom Man, dog? What's happening, dog? I'm gonna keep this Mushroom Man, dog. You get to take it back. Come on, dog. I can't believe he's doing this, dog. Your opponent cannot conduct their battle. Wait, your opponent conducts their battle phase twice? Huh? Each time a player activates a trap card, they take 1,000 damage immediately after the resolution. What? Well, this helps out in our efforts. This is why we put this in the deck, my boys. Okay. That's why we put it in the deck. It's already paying dividends right now. It's already paying dividends right now. Oh, it said it was unable to retrieve it. We want to see what's up. Special summon the man. Yeah. Yeah, this is a better engine. Thanks for the mushroom, man. I think I'll take him. And with double the battle phase, you're finished. Nani? It blew up. I asked it too much information at once. Should have just asked it a one specific question. Or that's what happens. Yeah, I mean, definitely it's self OTK. My man's let me have 2 battle phases. I think it's definitely self OTK. Since I'm gonna have 2 battle phases and all. I think he definitely wants me to go ahead and have fun with this one, I guess. 73. All right. I already like running a Jackal engine better now. Because just having that little bit of back row removal was pretty good. Maybe I typed something wrong, but it didn't see what I was talking about initially. But now it's telling me about it. It's telling me about Branded Destiny and Vanquish Soul and stuff. I guess maybe it was just looking at older stuff. I don't know, but it was correct. maybe it was because it was specifically tailored to the Valence. I don't know. But that's why I specifically wanted to like get the conversation going with just Valence to see like what would happen. Because now that, you know, it's, you know, I'm about to ruin this guy's day if I go first. If I get a good hand, I'm gonna ruin his day. All right, I'm just gonna follow up the Cyber Angel question. How can the Cyber Angels contend with those decks? See what she says. I'm glad we opened up with the Secret Village. That's definitely good. We need that. Hey, it's your boy. Boop, boop. He's not the negate. He's the pop. I should have summoned the negate, not him, because he's a pop. Should have summoned the negate. Yeah, I like this engine better because you got more options. You just can do more. It's giving suggestions on how Cyber Angels can beat the top meta right now. Break it down for us. As the boy cook, I'm cooking. You're supposed to. I said break it down for us, and I'm supposed to say as I cook, and then you're supposed to. I'm just trying to be cool, man. Just trying to be cool. Let's go. Come on. Oh man, I love that Cerberus engine. I think they really spiced it up in this deck. Took it to the next level, if y'all mean. All right. Let us cook. Wonder why it specifically was telling me about the Eldritch deck and that Unchained deck is so weird. Pendulum. Oh yeah, we can do that. Oh, but we do got this other 6 too, so that's good. That's a good pinball. Oh, you could be cooking while I'm doing this. Go ahead, cook. Tell us why Cyber Angels can defeat them.
To make a Cyber Angels deck competitive against top decks like Banded Dyspia, assuming it's a Dyspia-based fusion deck or other emerging meta decks, you'll need to focus on enhancing its strengths and mitigating its weaknesses. Here are some strategies and considerations. 1. Enhancing ritual summoning efficiency. Consistent ritual summoning. Use cards like Pre-Preparation of Rites and Mondu of the 10,000 Hands to ensure you consistently have access to your ritual spells and monsters. Speed and recovery. Incorporate cards that allow for faster plays and recovery from disruptions, like Cyber Petty Angel for searches and Herald of the Arclight for negation and searching when sent to the graveyard. 2. Countering fusion and control strategies. Negate key plays. Against fusion-heavy decks like Dyspia, consider running negation cards that can disrupt their fusion summons or key effects. This might include hand traps like Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring or Effect Veiler. Removal options. Have removal options that can deal with established boards. Cards like Rayjaki or Dark Hole can clear the field of fusion monsters, although they might be less effective if the opponent has protection. 3. Adaptability and tech choices. Tech cards. Include tech cards that can specifically counter the strategies of top decks.
Run it up.
For example, Cosmic Cyclone or Twin Twisters for spell, trap removal, or Kaiju monsters to remove problematic boss monsters. Side deck. Tailor your side deck to counter common threats in the meta. This will allow you to adapt your strategy in best of 3 matches. 4. Strengthening the deck score. Maximize Cyber Angel strengths. Focus on what Cyber Angels do best. Consistent ritual summoning and using their effects for board control.
Meh.
Enhance these aspects as much as possible. Utilize synergistic archetypes.
Can't do anything else. That's it.
Consider incorporating synergistic archetypes or cards. For example, the Herald cards can offer additional negation and control, while Star Seraph cards can provide draw power and additional summoning capabilities. 5. Dealing with disruption. Prepare for disruption.
Herald or
Since
Star
Cyber Angels
Seraph,
can be
Cyber
vulnerable to
Angels,
disruption,
anybody know if that's a
especially
good
during the
combo?
ritual summoning process. Cards like Called by the Grave can protect your key plays from hand traps. Backup plans. Have alternative strategies if your primary ritual summoning plan is disrupted. This can involve setting up a secondary line of defense or alternate methods of summoning. 6. Board presence and pressure. Maintain board presence. Strive to consistently have a threatening board. This pressure can force your opponent to respond, potentially disrupting their own strategy. Utilize beatdown tactics. When necessary, switch to a more straightforward beatdown approach, using your ritual monsters' often superior ADK values to control the board. In summary, to contend with top-tier decks, a Cyber Angels deck should focus on maximizing its ritual summoning efficiency, have answers to common meta strategies, and include a mix of negation, removal, and tech cards tailored to the current meta. A flexible approach and well-considered side deck will be key in adapting to various opponents and scenarios you might encounter in Master Duel.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop it. Well. Well. Let's see if we're cooking. We're gonna have it go deeper into number 4. Oh, what? Well, then of course not. No. Yes. All right, I just asked it to go deeper and explain why how the Cyber Angels can be supported by those specific cards. Now I'm going to beat you up. Your effect is negated. Well, you can't special summon, my boy, so. Yeah, the Dark Magician's unaffected, but your card cannot summon. So prepare yourself for the clapping. That's right, it's happening. What's this, 78? That's not gonna be gonna attack. I'm going to wear you down, Duelist. You won't be able to escape my power. Though you have spellcasters to match me, I'll be the one to negate their effects. And I'm not done. I place one card in the pendulum zone, and I end my turn. You won't be able to escape the power of my beast. And for every time I place my card in the pendulum scale, I shall add 2 counters to my service. Thank you, AI Duelist, for improving my deck. Here's the advice for Cyber Angels.
Enhancing the core strengths of a Cyber Angels deck and providing it with additional support involves integrating synergistic cards and strategies that complement the deck's ritual summoning focus. Here's a deeper dive into how you can bolster your Cyber Angels deck. Synergistic archetypes and cards. Herald of Perfection. Incorporating the Herald engine, particularly Herald of Perfection, can provide strong negation capabilities. This card can negate virtually any effect as long as you have a fairy-type monster to discard, which works well with Cyber Angels. Star Seraphs. The Star Seraph
You
engine,
do well.
Star Seraph sovereignty and Star
You do
Seraph
well.
provide additional draw power and summoning capabilities. This engine can also lead to
Alright,
XYZ summons,
game time.
another layer to your strategy.
Now, Cerberus,
This archetype is excellent for
show
ritual
him the
effects.
secret
Cards
of the
like
village.
Incantation Candole and
Attack!
Incantation Talisman grant
Magical
you certain
counter
additional spells and
blast!
monsters. They also provide bodies on the field for tributes or defense. Additional card support. Preparation of Rites. This card not only searches for a ritual monster but also can retrieve a ritual spell from your graveyard, enhancing consistency. Machine Angel Ritual. The primary ritual spell for Cyber Angels, which also provides protection for your light monsters. Extra Foolish Burial. This card can send Herald of the Arclight to the graveyard from the extra deck, allowing you to search for a ritual monster or spell. Eva. When sent to the graveyard, Eva can search for 2 light fairy-type monsters with 1,500 or less stat, providing access to key pieces like Herald of Orange Light. Deck consistency and recovery. Diviner of the Heralds. Excellent for its ability to send a fairy-type monster from the deck to the graveyard, triggering effects or setting up the graveyard for later use. Cyber Petty Angel. Searches for a Machine Angel spell or a Cyber Angel monster when summoned, bolstering your deck's consistency. Dawn of the Herald. A ritual spell that can be used to ritual summon Herald of Perfection, and it allows you to recycle a ritual monster from your graveyard. Dealing with disruption called by the grave. Protects your key plays from hand traps, which
Damn.
are common in the current meta. Forbidden Lance / Chalice / Droplet. These cards can protect your monsters from your opponent's disruptive effects or weaken their threats. Flexibility and adaptation. Adjusting to the meta. Continuously refine your deck to adapt to the evolving meta. This could mean tweaking your main deck or side deck to counter prevalent strategies. Versatile Extra Deck. Include a range of extra deck monsters for different situations. Options can include XYZ monsters for additional control or removal, and Link monsters for field presence. Side deck tech choices. Tailor your side deck to counter common threats and strategies. Cards like Troll and Lockbird for hand disruption or Cosmic Cyclone for back row removal can be crucial in certain matchups. Building a resilient strategy. Balanced deck composition. While focusing on the Cyber Angels and their synergies, ensure your deck is balanced with removal, negation, and recovery tools. Avoid overloading on any one aspect at the expense of others. Practice and adaptation. Regularly playtest your deck against a variety of archetypes. This practice will help you understand your strengths and weaknesses and adapt accordingly. By integrating these elements, your Cyber Angel's deck can be supported to enhance its ritual summoning capabilities, provide consistent access to key cards, and offer resilience against disruptive strategies. Remember, the key to success with any deck is not just in its composition but also in how well you understand and pilot against various opponents.
I don't want to ask for the deck list. Oh my God. This man really just summoned 3 Cyber Dragons and attacked? Valence deck, don't fail me now. You can't. You mustn't. Not like this. This man got 3. HL. 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 No. No, not like this. Not Cyber Infinity Dragon incoming. Not like this. God, not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, God. Ah, God, no. What the fuck does this do? Okay. Oh, no. Come on, Konami. Scooping with 4 cards in your hand gotta be the worst thing in the world. Oh my God.
In a Cyber Angel deck, starters are cards
They
that
straight
initiate your
played
plays,
me on that.
particularly those that lead to ritual summoning, which is the core mechanic of the deck. Here
They
are some
played
of the
me.
key starter cards commonly used in a Cyber Angel deck. Manju of the 10,000 Hands, a staple in most ritual decks. Manju, when normal or special summoned, allows you to add a ritual monster or ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. It's a crucial card for setting up your ritual summons. Cyber Penny Angel.
No!
When this card is summoned, it allows you to add a Machine Angel spell or a Cyber Angel monster from your deck to your hand, providing direct access to your key components. Pre-preparation of rites. This spell card lets you add a ritual spell or a ritual monster from your deck to your hand, as long as the ritual monster is specifically listed in the ritual spell's text. It's excellent for fetching Machine Angel ritual and the corresponding Cyber Angel monster. Preparation of rites. This card searches for a
can't
level
believe
7
it.
or lower ritual monster from your deck and a ritual spell from your graveyard to your hand, providing both setup and recovery. Diviner of the Heralds, a newer addition that, when normal summoned, can send a fairy-type monster from the deck to the graveyard, triggering effects or setting up for later plays, including
The hell
sending
is
Herald of
this?
the Arclight to search for a ritual card. Herald of the Arclight, while not a starter in the
my
traditional
God.
sense, when used with extra foolish burial, it can be sent to the graveyard from the extra deck to search for a ritual card. Beden and Iden, Cyber Angel Beden and Cyber Angel Iden, when used for a ritual summon, trigger effects that can search for a fairy-type monster and boost ATK and ritual spell searching respectively, thus helping to sustain your plays. These starter cards are crucial for the smooth execution of a Cyber Angel deck, ensuring that you consistently
Those are some pretty dope starters. I wonder. I don't know all those cards and exactly if those are all like what I want to say normal summonable cards. Like I don't know. Let's see if this card's in here. All right. Oh my God. Who ashes this thing? This dude apparently. What the fuck? Who the fuck ashes that, man? Ash. Oh my God. All right. Ash. Who does that? Ash Blossom. Oh wait. Oh. Yeah, I never hit that. I don't know what he was waiting for. I mean, I was gonna have to cook him up. He's the one with the name Demon. I'll take my rank up. And you'll have your bad day. What is this trash? What is this? Zaborg the Mega Monarch? Oh, it's this deck. Oh, yeah. Okay. every 3 of your face up, for every 3 of your face down banished cards, you can banish up to 1 of your opponent's cards on the field. Face down, then shuffle. Oh, then shuffle the face. Okay, that's pretty good, I guess. That's pretty interesting. But these things, yeah, I don't know what this is. Let's ask the AI what type was this deck. Let's ask it. What is the dreaming, whatever this is called? What's the win condition? So basically, like having an AI is like having a Pokedex, basically. It's like a Yu-Gi-Oh Pokedex. Tell you how to duel, tell you what you're missing, tell you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. Apparently, it told me that I was goofing up. It does love telling you about the card's details and going deep into it. Yeah, it has a lot to say about it. All right, let's see what it says.
Dreaming Nemluria is a unique pendulum effect monster in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. Here are its details and the win condition associated with it. Card details: type, pendulum effect monster, attribute, light level, 1 ATK/def, 0 1500 race, fairy pendulum scale, 8 pendulum effect. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can place 1 Nemluria continuous spell from your deck or G face up on your field, and if you do, add this card to your extra deck face up. You cannot special summon Dreaming Nemluria the turn you activate this effect. Monster effect special summoning condition: cannot be normal summoned, set, must be special summoned from your face up extra deck by having no cards in your extra deck, except Dreaming Nemluria. Summoning effect: if this card is special summoned, for every 3 of your face down banished cards, you can banish up to 1 card from your opponent's field and or G face down, then shuffle 1 of your face down banished cards into your deck for each card you banished by this effect. Restriction: you can only special summon Dreaming Nemlurias once per turn. Win condition: the win condition of Dreaming Nemluria revolves around its unique ability to control the game by banishing opponents' cards, thereby disrupting their strategy. The key aspects include banishing opponents' cards. By special summoning Dreaming Nemluria, you can banish your opponent's cards face down, which is a powerful form of removal since it prevents most forms of retrieval. Cycling your banished cards. The ability.
Oh, cut us off. Where we at?
Dreaming Nemluria is a unique pendulum effect monster in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card. Banishing opponent's cards. By special summoning Dreaming Nemluria, you can banish your opponent's cards face down, which is a powerful form of removal since it prevents most forms of retrieval. Cycling your banished cards. The ability to shuffle your face down banished cards back into the deck not only recycles your resources but also sustains the banishing effect of Dreaming Nemluria. Field and graveyard control. By targeting both the field and the graveyard, Dreaming Nemluria can significantly hinder your opponent's ability to access their key cards or execute their combos. Continuous spell synergy. The pendulum effect to place Nemluria continuous spells can further augment your strategy, potentially providing additional control or utility. In summary, Dreaming Nemluria serves as a control-focused win condition that hinges on banishing and disrupting the opponent's resources while managing your own banished cards. The deck utilizing Dreaming Nemluria would likely focus on setting up conditions for its summon and maximizing the impact of its banishing effects.
So basically, like that guy we just saw, he was running a Great Manju version of it, so that makes sense. Okay. So I guess you got your answer. That's the type of deck it is. Gold Pride is your boy. The win condition, evil. You said those are demons eating her dreams? Oh my god. That's pretty funny actually. That's why stuff is getting banished, because their dreams are being consumed. Oh, that's kind of like Haunter and Gengar and that type. Banish 5 face-up pendulum cards from your extra deck. Place 1 pendulum monster from your extra deck in the extra pendulum zone. Gold-plied Leon. Oh, okay. Gold Pride quick effect synchro summoner. That's interesting. I think Gold Pride was made by some official Yu-Gi-Oh player, like not official Yu-Gi-Oh player, like a Yu-Gi-Oh player who worked. Billy Break, I think that's the name. I think he did Gold Pride. I'm not 100% sure, but I know someone who's a player made the Gold Pride archetype at Konami that works for them. I think it was Billy Break. I'm not sure though. I remember it was one person that you know their name. Like it's a popular regular person. All right, boys. Tell me about the spice you've seen with the AI, my boy. Excuse me. True. I just put that in there to see what it says. Tell me what y'all think about the AI, my boy. Do y'all think it's spicy, my boy? Do you think that it can provide useful info, my boy?
Bless you. If you're feeling under the weather or experiencing allergies, make sure to take care of yourself. If there's anything else you'd like to know or discuss, feel free to ask.
Take care of yourself, dog. Just looking out for your well-being, dog. make sure you're all right, dog. It's straight up said, take care of yourself. What's good, GG Bills? What's good? Actually, the voice thing is not what I use for the app. Like you can't, I mean, it technically has a voice that you can use with GPT-4 on your phone, but I'm using the voice thing from this online what is it called? It's called Read Aloud. So basically, Read Aloud is reading the text aloud, so I don't have to read it out loud. But I will look up some voices, my boy. Actually, you know what? I'll probably look up online and see if I can get some text-generated anime voices. Be like, yeah, Tensama, look out, yeah. Maybe I can get it set up like that, my boy. What's also pretty interesting too, there's just a lot of cool stuff you can do with like all this different technology that's out, especially from a content creation standpoint. I wasn't looking into it last year because I really didn't have the time because I was grinding so hard, but I realized I was like, I'm grinding way too hard. I should be making content with all this cool stuff that I'm learning about. Like I'm literally like, there's not a lot of people out here using their technology skills to make content for Yu-Gi-Oh, my boy, or to make Yu-Gi-Oh or card game type stuff, my boy. They all go to different means, which they should. You know, there's a lot of things that, you know, good skilled and talented people should do, but somebody's got to look out for the duelists. So your boys attempted to fill that void, my boy. I don't get this. This is like, they put so much jiggle on this. It's like, it's eye catching. It reminds me of the live twin animation. Oh, nothing free, huh? Also, they got your boy Access Code Talker in here, which is my favorite. Let me see. I'm gonna ask chat's other question. Are Boojins relevant in the metagame? Another question chat has asked. It would be pretty funny to have a random anime voice. No, Sama. Please. I would like to duel. Yeah. Or make a real tsundere. I am really liking the mystical beast concept. As of last update, Boojins are not considered top tier archetype in the Yu-Gi-Oh metagame. However, their relevance can vary depending on... Oh, I'm going first. Let me cook. Sorry, my duelists. I was all being rude. Oh, yeah, I see why you don't put that one on there, because you can't bring it back no one. Boom. Boom, baby. Why? Women inside. All right. Let's do it. Pindalam Sokat. This is the power of my pendulum summon. Chocut. Yeah, Cerberus is the better choice. I'm glad it helped us get to Cerberus. And that's what I was talking about the AI. It helps you think. It helped me get to, like, all right, we need to run back row, but we need to run back row that's going to be synergistic with our strategy. You know, what is that? It's Cerberus. And Cerberus is a spell card, so technically can work under skill drain. So that's like the perfect combo for us. Not for everyone, but for us, which is the point. So I think pretty spicy mission accomplished. I'm gonna believe. That's right. I'm gonna fucking believe. It's still cooking over there. Damn. What are you cooking? We asked it about Boojins and it's about to drop a dissertation.
As of my last update, Boojins were not considered a top-tier archetype in the competitive Yu-Gi-Oh metagame. However, their relevance can vary depending on the specific format and the evolving state of the game. Let's discuss their strengths, weaknesses, and potential in the current environment. Strengths of Boojins: control and protection. Boojins excel in controlling the field with monster effects that protect themselves and disrupt opponents. Cards like Boojin Yamato.
They played me. I believed and they played me. I can't believe it. Oh, actually, I'm not played. I'm not played.
And Boojin Mikazuchi offer a form of control and consistency to the deck. Graveyard resources.
It crashed.
The Boojin archetype effectively utilizes the graveyard.
All right. I know what I'm going to do. It's time to go beyond. Beyond the pendulum. Not good luck. All right, so we're gonna set 1, and we're gonna set 2 for the double. Let's do it. Pendulum Shogun. Here's 1. Here's 2. Get this. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, I put y'all in attack mode. Should not be in attack mode. Damn, and I put Pit Knight. I put that in the wrong spot too, because Pit Knight's. Oh well. I just placed them a little incorrectly, but it'll be all right. I don't need to be all that great. I don't need to be that perfect. And I didn't bring back my whatchamajig, and I didn't bring back the spell card. I goofed. I really goofed. Forgive me. I apologize. I didn't even bring my guy back. How you gonna do that, man? Dang. Yeah, I goofed. I just goofed. So happens to the best of them. Happens to the best of us. I Omega goofed, all right? I just Omega goofed, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. We all make mistakes. I just Omega goofed. All right, it answered our question and stop breaking it up. Tell us about those boojins.
As of my last training data in April 2023,
I
were
goofed.
not considered
I
a
should have
top-tier item
tried
in the competitive
to play
Yu-Gi-Oh
it a little bit
metagame.
different.
However,
and
it's important
place
to note that the relevance of a deck can change with new
Jackal
releases, ban list
in the
updates,
other
or
zone.
shifts in the meta. Here are some points to consider regarding budgeons in the
So
context
that way I
of
could have
meta.
put Pit Knight early
Strengths
out
of
and did a
budgeons,
bunch of other
control
stuff,
and
but
protection.
it's just the
Budgeons
way I
excel
did it
at
was
protecting key monsters,
wrong.
particularly Bujin Yamato, which is
Wrong.
central to their strategy. Graveyard resources.
Also, I
They
missed
effectively utilize the graveyard,
my
with
spell,
many Bujin monsters providing effects from the hand or graveyard to protect
my
or
spell
empower your
thing.
field.
And I
Flexibility.
dropped
Budgeons
Celine
can adapt
too,
to
like a
various
dummy.
situations thanks to their
I
wide
don't know
range of
what I was
monster
doing.
effects.
I just
Challenges
wasn't
in the
paying.
current meta.
I just
Speed
wasn't
and aggression.
paying
The current
any
meta
attention.
often
I
favors
just
fast-paced
goofed.
decks capable of
I'm
quickly
a gummy
establishing powerful
goofy.
boards or implementing
I'm the
strong
goof
control
troop right here.
strategies. Budgeons, being
Just call
somewhat
me the
slower
goof
and more
troop.
setup-oriented, might struggle against these aggressive strategies. Vulnerability to disruption.
I'm the goof
Like many
troop.
decks reliant on specific key monsters or setups, budgeons can be vulnerable to disruption, particularly from popular hand traps and quick effect negations. Competition from other archetypes. The meta is often dominated by archetypes that can either outpace budgeons in terms of speed and aggression or outclass them in terms of control and resource management. Viability and adaptation. Adapting to the meta. To compete in the current meta, a budgeon deck would likely need to incorporate additional support cards or tech choices that address its weaknesses against
destroy it,
faster
right?
or more disruptive decks. Side deck strategy. A well-constructed side deck is crucial for addressing the deck's vulnerabilities in a competitive environment. Casual versus competitive play, while budgeons may not be top tier in highly competitive play, they can still be quite effective in
Yes,
casual or
heroes
local
too.
tournament settings.
And
Their unique play
I
style and the
goofed.
satisfaction of
Like,
executing
come
their
on.
strategy effectively can make them a rewarding choice for many players. Conclusion. While budgeons are not currently considered a top contender in the competitive meta, their unique
Nope.
strengths can still make them a viable choice in less competitive or more diverse meta games. The key to success with budgeons,
Meta
as with any
games.
deck, lies in understanding both its strengths and weaknesses and tailoring the
Yeah, I
deck to
really
best
messed
address
up.
the challenges posed by the current meta. Additionally, personal skill and familiarity with a deck can significantly impact its effectiveness in
I
various
don't know what I
matchups.
was. What was I even thinking? Big time messed up. Still clapped him though. Still beat him up though. Still made him contemplate his life. Loser. Loser. Technically, do a lot right now. Well, oh mercy. I won't make the same mistake twice, my boy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's plenty. I won't make the same mistake twice. Actually, I can probably just kill you, actually. No need to even whisperjig. Oh wait, I forgot. Better do this first. Better do this first, so that the Rizzler can get his due. So that the Riz man can get his due. So we can plus up on that Riz. All right, and we're gonna end. Hey, I'm going. Don't rush me. I'm going. I'm going. Oh. They're like, hurry up. I'm like, no, never. Never. I want to take my turn on every pull. Let's make sure I got the right stuff. All right, now we're gonna go link 3. All right, link 3, hooray! Beep, 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 beep. Oh, come on, come on! No! It's making it go so hard. It's punishing me for my skibbity Riz lore. Woo! What's happening? No! 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 No, that felt terrible. I should play faster, man. I was too casual. I was too casual. Talk less, more duel. This is a live stream. I should have been cooking. I should have been cooking. Should have been cooking. Instead, I was cooked. All that pontificating got me cooked. Yes, all that got me cooked. Yeah, I should have been paying more attention. The hero guy's like, yeah! Instead, I'm gonna sit home, look sad, be destroyed. So I like what it did so far. I feel like it gave me enough so that number one, I can play better. Number two, it gave me a better idea of what I guess was out there. I had no idea that I was gonna have to come across stuff like Unchained and Eldritch still to this day, or that would specifically be like an issue for me. But I think honestly, it could have pointed out that Unchained because I had that Book of Moon in there. But the Book of Moon was literally the only reason I died for that Unchained. Besides, you know, not having any plays, which also could be a problem. But mainly bricking on Book of Moon and bricking on, I think it was I had another brick, a DC Diva. I had like basically bricking on like this deck can afford to lose 2 cards. Like no deck can really afford to lose 2 cards, but this deck specifically cannot afford to lose 2 cards. 2 cards too many, is what I always say. We're gonna go ahead and do this one. I mean, no, you don't need that back, right? Because you're gonna get that from the pendulum space. All right. See what we get. Yeah, I was about to read. I was tempted to read the comments because I saw the comments moving in the corner of my eye. But then I remembered I got cooked because I got distracted. So I'm like, you know what? Fool me once, holla baloo. Fool me twice, whoop-a-da-doo. Like, can't be fooled again. Cannot be fooled again. But yeah, I definitely need the help. Because if y'all can help me, tell me about the things y'all like, tell me about the stuff y'all don't like, tell me about stuff y'all want to see, stuff I can improve, make it better. I think all those things will be helpful. Because as time goes by, it will get better. And I'll keep improving on it, and before you know, we'll have the dankest tools for all the duels. The dankest tools for all the duels. That's a good slogan. The dankest tools for all your duels. Alright. Secret Village of the Spellmaster. We're not gonna need this anymore. And then we're gonna bring our boy up. Rise up. We'll do it right. But first, we're gonna go into 1. Then we're going to hit this, yeet, yeet. All right. I can either go hit night early or Dweller. I'm probably gonna go Dweller. So yeah, I'm just gonna go Dweller. Skibbity dub dub dub, yes yes. Dweller W deep deep. Alright. And just for a little bit of scary, and I end my turn, good sir. Take it. It is yours. So we got 1 spellcaster on board, so spells are on lock. We have Abyss Dweller, Graveyard on Smash, and then we've got Ash, Cakes, you know, feet in your food. Feet in your food. That's what Ash is. Ash Blossom is feet in your food. Perfect analogy. Feet and food. Ash Blossom. Huh? What are you planning? What's happening? Okay. Nothing, I guess. I guess I'm trapped in hell in gold. All these golden fools. Let's see if I can bring this. All right. I'll finish you. I mean, I guess since he's a Scrubberino, I don't have to worry about summoning Jowgen, so we'll bring Ninja. Attacks. Alright. What's happening? So let him cook. Said it has improved your deck, so that's a markup. Says it needs a little reinforcements though. So messed up some things. The cyber even I knew, and Boojans. Yeah, Boojans sound like goblins. Well, I can't. Again, the reading is a third-party thing. I can't do anything about the reading. So Boojans gonna sound like goblins for now. Although, yeah, I think it's definitely got more like bugs and use cases and different things that you can work on. I certainly haven't done everything, so I want to make sure that like people get in there and start using it, because it's like, you know, you're not gonna find out what you need to find out about, like, no, you're not gonna find out what you need to find out about like any of the stuff or its functionality or any of that stuff, you know, unless someone else is like getting on it, using it, messing with it, playing with it, and understanding it. Because, you know, if I'm the only one who uses it and plays with it and advocates and gets in there and learns something from, then it's not going to benefit everyone. It has to be used by everyone to be a benefit for everyone. And I'm pretty sure, and I can't say anything about it for real, honestly, but you know how stuff turned out with the App Store. Eventually stuff just became free. So I would imagine at some point, you know, stuff like this would be so widely accessible and easy to use because the interface and the software has gotten better. So, you know, this is all early adoption, but definitely, you know, we in there. The AI future is here, my boy. We are in it. We win it. We are going to be getting in there. All right, let's go. I was supposed to look at something. We were supposed to ask something, but I totally forgot. Evil Hero, what's good, my boy? Welcome back to the stream. Oh, I'm going first, yes. Skibbity blue ice. All right. Ever since we put Cerberus in the deck, we haven't been able to use Cerberus going second, but so far it's just been really helpful. Like, it's just been very helpful. Should have definitely been using Cerberus. But I'm glad it helped me get there. So I've definitely used Cerberus before, but definitely whatever I was using Cerberus for before, like it was for that meta when I was using it. And then what I had going on was when I last was playing this actively was during the Cash Terra meta. So that's why I had like Book of Moon and stuff in there. But you know, Cerberus really good. Or at least I felt like Cerberus was pretty good. I missed y'all too, man. I can't even lie, I did. Like I said before, I'm gonna be going in with these like every day. Like probably during like the business hours, like those 9 to 12 hours, now that I'm gonna be doing this like during the day. So you'll probably see more of that. And then I'm also trying out some new techniques with my videos. I want to be a little more mainstream, but I also want to keep my channel the way it is, if that makes sense. I don't want to be like, you know, I want to be more mainstream to get more attention, but I don't want to be okay, guys. Cause that's soul sucking. I want to just kind of, you know, make dope content, make stuff people care about, make stuff people like. Also, be the main character with my Valiant stack. That's the only thing I want to do. Will I be able to achieve that on YouTube? Don't know. Should have took the Nizuki, but it's all good. Should have definitely got the Nizuki. Maybe we can still get to him. If we can't, it'd be all right. I will hope that we can. Let's try it. Still get to him. Nazuki. Oh, you know what? Huzzah! Hooray! All right, my boy. Let's go. Here's 1, 2. Yeah, I messed up and put the jackal in my hand. I realized as soon as I put it in my hand that that wasn't the right card. I was like, ah, shit. You ever goof like that? Like as soon as you did it, you just know it was the wrong decision. It's not too bad. I had something to discard. All right. I've got something I need to protect. What's that? My wallet. My investment. Let's go ahead and hit Celine that combo. Queen. Summon Queen. Summon Queen. Well, boy. Yeah, when you're cooking like this, you got to make sure you're doing less talking and more cooking. Because I was not cooking. I mean, talking, I was cooking. Actually, I do want to get Pit Night early on. I really do. Pit Night early. Yeah. actually is. Let's see. Man. Ow! All right, here we go. Pit night early with Beatrice. We got the monster negate. We got the search negate. We got the spell negate. Come at me. And we got the attack negate. Come on. Let us fight. And I got a card on your board, meaning you can't use impermanence. Let us fight. Let us fight. Show me your power. Let us fight. Play Bread Fusion. Let us cook. First, this card says yeah, let us cook. First off, 1, 2, 3. Own them. Own them. Come on. Tier 1 deck, let's battle. Let's go. Well, what you gonna do? Come on. Fusion summon this. What could he be trying to foolish Barrio? I don't know, but I will not allow it. I will not allow it. You've already given me your normal summon. Now hand over your life points. Add any card from your deck to the hand. It won't matter. Jowgen the Spiritualist will prevent that summoning. Now, show me your tier 1 powers. The AI said you'd be most powerful. Nani? Pitch night early. Oh, on my way out. Let's go. Yes. Where we gonna drop Max C. You do not want to see that. See ya. Victory. Feels good. Feels good. The AI told me that we could get the victory, and we did. Against the top tier meta. Thank you, AI. It said that our Jowgen combination would be formidable against top tier meta decks, and it was. Good, good. Yeah, it is crazy how fast AI is improving, my boy. And your boy's got AI dueling technology. You have to get in there. Man, it is cool. It is cool, bro. It is cool, bro. I'm gonna type in there. I'm gonna type in here. All right, so I just typed in here. I put in here, we're about to lead the stream for today. Based on our conversation, are there any wise words for the chat regarding Yu-Gi-Oh and life you'd like to share? Let's see. Let's see what AI Code Talker has to say. Let's see if she has to say, my boys. The primal one, what's good, my boy? Vylons? you talking about those equipped monsters that equip themselves? I didn't know Vylons had their own deck. I had to look into that. Hey, we about to get a final message from the AI. Let's go. So basically, after I drop my son off in the morning, I'm gonna be hopping on the stream, and we're gonna be streaming either in the very early morning or in the basically early morning day going into lunch. Like that's gonna be my main schedule. Can't do too many late night joints, but that's just kind of that's how life is shaking out. But I don't want to do late night joints. I want to do regular day stuff.
I'd like to share a few thoughts that intertwine the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! And broader life lessons. Adaptation and flexibility. Just as in Yu-Gi-Oh!, where the meta constantly evolves and strategies must adapt, life too often requires us to be flexible and open to change. Embracing adaptability, both in duels and in life, enables us to face new challenges with resilience and creativity. Strategic thinking. Yu-Gi-Oh! Teaches the importance of thinking ahead and planning strategically. This approach is valuable in all areas of life, whether you're tackling a complex problem, planning your career, or navigating personal challenges. Continuous learning. Every duel, win or lose, offers a chance to learn and grow. Similarly, life's experiences, both successes and setbacks, are opportunities for personal development and self-improvement. Enjoy the journey. While winning is rewarding, remember that the journey, the experiences, the connections, and the fun of playing is just as important. In life, too, finding joy in the process and not just the outcome is key to a fulfilling experience. Community and friendship. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is more than just a game, it's a community. Cherish the friendships and connections you make along the way. In life, these relationships can be your greatest support and source of joy. Balance. Lastly, just as a well-balanced deck is crucial in Yu-Gi-Oh!, balance in life is essential. Strive for a healthy balance between work, play, relationships, and self-care. Thank you all for being part of today's stream. Your enthusiasm, questions, and participation make the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! An exciting and enriching place. Until next time, keep dueling with passion, but also remember to step back and enjoy the broader game of life.
Wiser words have never been said by a single YouTuber ever. Straight up told us to not only keep on dueling, enjoy the passions of life, but don't forget to touch the grass, my boy. The AI's not playing with you, my boy. You got to get in here. You got to use this AI technology. You can use the link in the description. Check it out. Get down there. Use Duelist GPT, my boy, for Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and Master Duel, my boy. We're getting in there. We're cooking. Thanks to the deck, or thanks to the AI, we were able to get in there and cook with our Valence deck, and it made some good suggestions that actually kept us from getting tilted and got us to rank up. And we were able to defeat the top tier meta with our stratagems, with our combinations. Look at this optimal strategy right now. Cooking, 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 cooking. But yeah, my boys, I'm about to get out of here. I appreciate y'all so much for watching and kicking it with your boy. Don't forget, pick up Duelist GPT. Go do it, my boy. Head over to the Chat GPT website, my boy. Download it, play with it, enjoy it. And I catch y'all in the next stream.